Oh God, here it comes. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Mr. Marsh, we apologize, and if it's okay with you, we would like to present you your long overdue trophy.
Mag.
Look at little Goblin Jr. Gonna cry?
You broke my heart today.
On Valentine's Day, bro.
Bro, I cried today.
I'm here with Razor eating ice cream, consoling him all night.
I cried, dude. Like, I couldn't believe it, man. Like, fuck, dude. I got inspired by sitting here watching these guys, bro. Like, fucking my mystery, like, doing mystery boxes and mail haul. Dude, I was hurt, bro. Let's continue on, guys.
Stop crying, you sniveling ass. Stop your nonsense.
God damn it, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro.
All right.
Fuck, dude.
I know it gets to you.
What, are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby, cry for me. Come on, cry.
Especially when those guys like Rob and DJ Links reached out to me and told me how much they were hurt and how they were not going to be sponsors and they're going to pull out. I'm hurt. That hurt, man. Yeah. You know what I do? I do need to grow some balls, bro. But you know what I mean? Maybe I do, man. Maybe I'm just, a big pussy, bro. You're right.
You're a pussy.
I'm a big emotional pussy, bro. You're right.
That's pussy, Razor.
Yeah, you might be right, bro.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation. The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Real fucking high on drugs.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday night, another Modern Comic Mayhem. What a session. Holy cow, you guys. Here's the only problem with the sessions now. It's becoming hell in Phoenix, ladies and gentlemen. It is the end of February. We haven't even hit March yet, and it's getting into the 90s, and it sucks.
Dude, here in LA too, bro. Like, it was like in Gardena today. Gardena was 91 today. Like, whoa, it's 80 in Inglewood, which is like we get a little more of the El Segundo breeze from the ocean, but dude, holy crap.
Yeah, bro.
Dying.
Yeah. Okay, there's something I want to talk about that's going to bring us down a little bit, but we got to show some love right now in a big way.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I hope you're still in the chat, brother. If you're not, I hope that you see this. And I hope you know that we love you, bro. And if there's anything you need, just let us know. I want to give a big show of support and love to Big Remo right now, who lost his wife. I don't even know what happened. It feels like it was, we're going to send out some love to him right now, man. One of the best guys in this community.
Yep.
And he needs it right now. So we love you, bro. If there's anything you ever need,
man.
hit any of us up, and sending positive thoughts and prayers and love to you and your family, bro. All right. Ooh, that's hard, man. That sucks.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Me neither.
So, but crazy couple weeks lately, man, especially for this guy in the middle who starts a new job, jumps from one side of the country to the other, jumps from like training to on one side of the country to freaking Comics Pro on the other side of the country, like really putting in some work lately, bro.
It's been a busy couple weeks. The eBay job has been awesome. We had a great couple days in Austin and came back Comics Pro, and then that was last week, and then this week we had a bunch of stuff going on, but then also had the Nick Dragata signing, which had to get postponed to the next day, and then with myself, Leg, and Drew, and then Leg and Drew went and then took the stuff on down there on Thursday to get done, and then there was the Otley signing yesterday, and that was a big old monster thing. It was the warehouse we were in was like hot as hell, but we had good tacos.
I was going to ask,
like, about on the,
where did that happen? Did the Otley signing happen? It was just, do you usually do it in like hotels or conference rooms or something like that? Or?
It splits. Yeah, they do it. I mean, the comic sketch art guys are awesome. Doug and Lisi and Mike, and they do rad stuff, and they sit there and out. But this time they were doing both signings for Snyder and Otley at the same time. So they had it split because they're also doing they were doing the CDC signings out here. And then they also did like a bunch of private signings. And so we were at, what's up, John?
What's up, guys?
The Otley one was at Raj's place, who's like a big collector, and he's kind of turned into a really big piece of the industry right now for Invincible and Batman stuff. And so we were there at his warehouse, and Raj, thank you for catering all the tacos. They were the best. And then Snyder was at a hotel for his CDC signing, and he signed for a bunch of people. Then they had to carry it over to today. It's been crazy because I mean, you guys, we've talked about it on the show a bunch, but there is a crazy fever for comics right now, and it's a lot of people are dumping a ton of money on stuff, buying signatures, getting stuff signed. It's just bananas, and to be able to be in it, it's wild. On this side, but then also as a fan to see other people doing great on their books and stuff. It's awesome. So, but it's intense because we were there, multiple dealers at our signing yesterday with Otley, people waiting for Snyder, seeing the stuff at Snyder, knowing that I heard a rumor today that there's a guy who took in 10,000 books to get Snyder signed today.
Wow.
So Otley signing stuff, there was I know there was at least 6 or 7 of us there yesterday for Otley, and that's in advance of the CDC sign. So ton of stuff. It is a bonkers time, but
be careful, you guys. Be careful. And
well, that's the other thing too, is we've talked about that too, is and I'm sure in Drama Alert you guys will talk about tonight, but there is a lot of shadiness going out there too, because everything is so hyped right now. There is guys doing bootleg metal prints, guys doing bootleg covers. That absolute Batman Quintana thing just blows my mind. That such a, oh god, it reminds me of when there was the Walking Dead #1, the museum edition that was out there years ago, that someone had made a rumor that some convention in 2003 made a freaking thing and made a special version that absolutely didn't exist. I actually flew to Chicago one year to buy a copy from a guy because I was I want to make sure I have this bootleg in hand, because I figured out who was making them, and I was I want to have a copy so we can give it to our lawyers. People out there who think it's funny being on the inside. There are people they track this stuff, they get this stuff, they know what's going on. They can't always pull the trigger, or they don't do it in time, and they try, but we gather evidence, we gather stuff, and you're not going to get away.
You're going to get caught.
You think you are.
You're going to get caught.
Crazy.
And what's even worse is that there's people being taken advantage of, and we'll get later into that in Drama Alert, because I had more people reach out to me about Epic Nation. I've got an email that I'm going to read tonight from somebody Epic Nation is still taking advantage of people. When things are going great and money is exchanging hands and everybody thinks it's great, that's when the pickpockets are out the most, right? When everybody's partying, have a good time, drunk by the money that's coming in, or the cool books, or how fun comics is right now. They're nudging into you.
Comes for you, man.
Yeah, that's when the devil comes for you. And so just be careful, especially because there's a lot of money going on in comics right now. A lot of money, and we'll talk about that later too. But it's interesting, and I love the fact that in spite of something being so negative, there still is that positive, right? Comics
Yeah.
is fucking fun right now. It's exciting. And we just hopefully can keep it that way. That's my whole thought process. I want to shout out everybody that's been hanging with the channel lately. Like the amount of support in the channel lately, and the numbers, and we hit 4 years. It's pretty cool. We're getting close to 5,000 subs. So if you guys haven't subbed up yet, I think we're a couple hundred away, maybe like 400 away.
Ooh.
But here's what I will say. Even more than that, the community that has been built in comics lately, and especially around here, right? Content creators, we're all in group chats, we're in Discords together, we know each other, right? It's not just like people hanging out on in live shows, watching a live show, and the chat's just scrolling 5 million times a second. No, I know 90% of these people in this live chat. Like I've talked to them either, on the phone or in messages for years, and that's the thing that's happening. Is there's this community that's happening, and I've been watching it, and I've been checking in on like little content creators here and there. Shout out to Biggie Shaq. Shout out to Chonko. Shout out to all the content creators out there right now. Big Nasty, who are doing things because they're helping grow the community, and that positiveness that is happening through there. Everybody's joining each other's live sales. Where they're supporting people here, they're supporting people here. I see people getting things in the mail during their pickups from just random people. It's really fun to watch. So that's the important thing. Through all the negativity, remember that shit is still growing right now.
Yeah.
Call the shit out though when you see it. That's what I'll say.
By the way, Fred brings in that Three Rivers in the chat brings up a great thing too. He's like, I've been getting a lot of fake AI pics saying that a book is damaged, asking for a partial refund.
Ooh.
He's like, when I say no and send it back for free, you never hear from him again. Like I've heard other people talk about that too. Like it is a very dangerous place out there. Like we're on the cusp of some weird S right now, and I'm nervous, but as long as we keep the good ones close, we'll be all right.
Yeah,
that's good because you got their address. So
also sharing that information right there, right? That information right there is going to save a lot of people the hassle. Yeah. So share your information. If that's the other thing people don't realize. There is this I know people that have been saving eBay names to put on a list for fucking years of they just share a list between each other. It's probably 10,000 names.
We've got one. Yeah, we've got there. We share whenever someone burns us on a thing. There's a small text chain of people saying, "Hey, this is a user who canceled a book or bailed on stuff." Like those guys get bounced. You get blocked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Cartier West in the chat right now. Who we're going to talk about at some point a little bit tonight too, but he sent me a thing on how easy it is to make a hit song, and it's pretty crazy because the things you can do these days with AI and everything is just we can't.
Did you guys see my video? Hey, did you guys see my new video?
Wait, we saw you,
bro. You got to. I wonder how many people
watch
the whole thing, dude, because. I mean, there's some meat on there, dude. You gotta put it on, Brian. People just thought that it was just right there. Yeah, I worked hard on this, dude.
Hold on. There's.
Come on, man.
I worked hard on this.
Maximize it. Come on, baby.
All right, hold on. I worked hard on this.
Why are you laughing?
Because you said.
Fucking intense, dude. There's a lot of bad shit going on out there, dude. It's a good thing Red Hood's on the case. Hold on, now watch, dude.
Watch out for that guy.
I love how you do this roll thing, or there's something when you're running that looks kind of funny too. Like right there. Yeah.
Look at that. Tell me, motherfucker. Tell me. Somebody stole slabs. I'm on the scene. Be taking no CGC slabs.
You need to get AI to do a voiceover reel for this.
Look at this. Got him. Gonna get him. Connecting the dots. Look at that.
Jesus.
Forensics, bro.
Shit's
That's what
crazy.
it's all
dude.
about.
This is bonkers.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah.
It is crazy, dude. It's beyond crazy. It's like next level. The stuff that's going on. So,
Hey, you know, my wife's getting pissed off. She goes, I can't believe you're still doing that. And I go, you know what? Hey, do I beat you? You know what I mean? Like, let this little kid have some fun. God damn,
well,
dude.
I want to ask you
Hater.
guys. Hey,
Hater.
listen, we got a big story that happened today with the Warner Brothers thing. Have you guys been following that at all?
Oh yeah, dude.
No.
Oh my God, it's crazy, dude. Check this out.
Wow.
Yeah. So Warner Brothers is now owned by Paramount. Okay. Netflix backed out. Listen to what Paramount has won in this merger. Okay. HBO Max, CNN, CBS, DC Studios, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Nickelodeon, MTV, Showtime, TNT. Oh, this is what they all control. Comedy Central, Turner Classic Movies, DC Comics. The deal also includes major franchises and IPs: Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Star Trek, Mission Impossible, Transformers, The Conjuring, A Quiet Place, Mortal Kombat, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, Beetlejuice, Gremlins, SpongeBob, Avatar, Dora the Explorer. That's crazy, dude. And
not Dora.
And here's the thing. If you do a deep dive on it, this guy's kind of scary, bro. He's the guy who owns Paramount is kind of like,
dude.
Am I wrong,
bro?
Am I wrong? It smells like some fuckery going on here.
All this stuff is, dude. We are.
It's like nepotism in the major, bro. The kid, the
I'm
guy that
I'm buying a gun.
The guy that owns this, that owns Paramount, is a young cat. That's the son of the guy who founded Oracle. And
Larry Ellison.
Yeah, the third richest person in the world. His son made this deal and bought it. His son bought Paramount and then ran Paramount.
His son was it Skydance was his company, and then they ended up buying Paramount, and then that did a whole thing, and then now it's bonkers. Like the money involved in all this shit, dude. It's terrible. It's terrible.
You know, it makes you wonder what's going to happen with DC.
This is the guy's dad. And then this is his son right here. This young cat.
You can't tell me that guy wasn't on Epstein's Island.
No, Larry Ellison looks like a comic book supervillain.
He does.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
his dad does. But look at this. This is the and again, we just heard about this in the. This is kind of funny because didn't that one dude's son just buy the Pokemon card? Like, this is getting weird, bro. I'm getting old. That's what it is. It's just I'm getting old. That's the bottom line, and I don't want to admit it.
It became a pissing contest with Netflix, and I think that they just said, I'm going to throw my dick on the table, and I'm just going to buy it. That's what happened.
Okay, so here's the problem. Now what happens to comics? Because that's the thing. This guy sounds like he doesn't care about it, right? I don't know. Maybe he does. Let's ask. Let's see here. What's the guy's name? Not Larry Ellison, but his son.
Brad Selden?
No.
David, isn't it?
David Ellison? Okay.
David Ellison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Does David... I love IG or AI for this. Does David Ellison have any reason to keep DC Comics?
Oh, I think it's too early to say about any of that stuff, but I definitely think that they will. Look, when you look at this stuff, like the DC Comics stuff is so low on the totem pole of like what's happening with stuff, right? They've got so many other things that they're going to deal with before they get to like the comics division. You know, when you've got HBO, you've got all this other stuff. Like Comics is an ancillary line item on the overall budget. It's years away. And also, here's the thing: we don't even know if this thing is going to come in and let it all happen. Like there's still like a year away from all this stuff being approved and finalized, even with the administration helping everything out. Like I think this is a long way to go.
So here's my question. I wonder if this guy was ever into comics. That's all I want to know. Was he into comics?
Yeah.
Did he show anything in his past that he was into comics? Because if he wasn't, say goodbye, baby. Peace out. That thing's gone, dude.
I don't think so. It's
There's no
still
reason
valuable.
to keep well, they're going to IP. They're going to IP
valuable.
loan it, but they're not going to continue
Yeah.
publishing comics. I don't think it's valuable.
Well,
for
no,
them
but
to...
they could let somebody else finish publishing. it. You don't think anybody else would be interested in some of it? I think it'd get parted out, but
Now, like what you hope is that all this streaming and stuff, and in which it's already done, doesn't like completely kill the movie going experience, because I love going to the movies, and it's sad to see that, like a major movie hits the theaters, and like a couple of days later you can see it on streaming and stuff like that, and that takes away from the mystique of a new release.
Well,
and you just hope that they do something to revolutionize that medium and keep it going, because I mean, I can't be the only one that misses going to the movies and seeing epics and things like that, man.
Yeah, look at that. Shout out to Kiss who was in the chat. Kiss with the $5 super sticker. Thank you so much,
What up,
brother.
Kiss?
Good to see you. Great job on those recent holographic covers for the Dreadful 3 project.
Oh yeah.
By the
dude,
way,
yeah.
you guys, we're going to talk about that in a second, so put a pin in that.
Oh, yeah.
But I just want
Those
to
were
add this
great,
to the
man.
whole Warner Brothers thing. So here's the thing. I asked ChatGPT and I said, is there anything to show that he's into comic books or comic book characters in the past? They go, there's no strong public record showing that he is personally a comic book collector or a fan in the way someone like Kevin Feige or James Gunn openly are. But here's what does exist. Ellison's company, Skydance Media, aggressively pursued genre and franchise properties, including comic adaptations, Snake Eyes, Old Guard, and I guess a couple other things. So that's good. That's really good. You know what I mean? That gives us a little bit of something. Like he goes, okay, maybe he knows that it could turn it into something, but who knows? We'll see. It is kind of got me worried though that one company does have so many IPs, and a lot of those IPs I love. You know what I mean? That it just there's so many IPs I love that I don't want to see get just left by the wayside and them go, this doesn't make money for us anymore,
Yeah.
which would suck. Hopefully they'll at least IP, put the IP out type stuff. You know what I mean? All right, let's see here.
What up?
All right.
Hey, what's up, Yeezy?
What up?
All right. I know Clutch has to bail soon, so Clutch, stay around as long as you want, brother. But we just got to get into it.
I got at you, McCoy. I hope this makes your comic book drop. These dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the into the
But let's get down to business.
All right. Basically, this is. I mean, it just keeps coming. It keeps coming. You never know what's going to happen in this world of comic books, and it's exciting right now. But there's also the bullshit, and we got to call out the bullshit sometimes. Okay. First thing I want to talk about is, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to this, but there is a fucking massive sale on a cover we have been talking about.
Crazy.
Yeah. First of all, this heritage auction was nuts. There was so much money.
Great books.
Yeah. So much money spent, so much art, so much amazing covers and pages and historic pieces. We all know that. We're going to get into it later with Mike on Wednesday night or the next time he's on. after the Heritage auction, because it's worth getting into. But this is what we want to talk about right now. Okay, the original cover art for Absolute Batman, the Dan Quintana issue 16 variant, sold for $100,000. You guys,
wow,
$100,000. It's pretty freaking amazing. So, wow.
So does a Legion of Sean member own this? Is that what's happening here?
Who knows?
No, Legion of Sean's did not bid on this.
No,
at all.
No, but I think we might know because this was interesting. He posted this. Do we know who bought it? Did Man Behind the Red Hood buy it? Let's see here. Today we saw a modern artist only several years into his comic career kick the fucking doors open to the world of comic art that is maintained by normality and expectancy for decades. He has broken through a wall between what we saw as museum-grade oil paintings and what is
oh my god, he did it.
Did he buy it?
Yeah, it says it. I am faithfully excited.
Yeah, to have won this piece today.
God.
Wow.
How big is it? Is it?
Hey, that's what she said.
11 by 17.
No, it's bigger than that, I think.
Oh my god!
Thanks.
Yeah. What's up, Trish?
Listen to this. Is Trish in the chat? Shout out to Trish.
Yeah,
Trish, hopefully you can stay awake tonight. If not, don't worry. We're gonna be talking about you quite a bit tonight. So we love you. Hope to see you soon.
But not in drama report, I don't think.
Trolls Comics says $30,000 more than Absolute Batman #1 original art by Dragotta.
Yeah,
it's bonkers.
It's a better piece though.
Yeah, it is.
There's no face.
Yeah,
there's no face on Batman. I need a 30,000 discount for that one. I'm sorry. I love the artwork, but the fact that he's not drawing faces bugs the shit out of me.
Yeah. I
think original art is super hot right now, and that's the type of money you're going to be paying for something new, in my opinion. I mean, like if I'm an artist and I have banger, like, don't you just wait a little bit before you put your stuff up? Like if you're personally selling it, like what you said, Clutch, like Otley's not selling any more of his original art for a while.
He's selling art. I saw he had art this weekend. It was awesome.
Well, here's the thing. This thing has been talked about. This piece, and I'm talking about the art here right now, has been talked about incessantly for the last couple of weeks. And I want to bring up the first question. Does this show that even bad publicity is good publicity? Would this piece have sold for $100,000 if it wasn't being talked about as much as it's been talked about? Because, I don't know. That's a great question. But here's what we were talking about earlier, you guys. When there's money in the hobby, people will find ways to take advantage of it. We talked about this last week. It's a big deal. We're seeing it more and more with multiple other covers, right? We talked about this one. People are starting to print money, basically. And you got to hit that shit with the fucking black light and the pen. You know what I mean? Every time. Do your due diligence.
From my bedroom.
Here's the other thing. If you're going to be doing it on live sales too, make sure that you guys spend, I'll be honest, spend a little time with the people that you're buying on live sales from. You know what I mean? Like, start small, get a relationship with them, spend money with people you trust. Here's a perfect example. Like, how many times does it happen? That's the question, right? If it happens once, okay. But if it happens 2 or 3 times, there's a problem. And I mean that on everything. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. If you're buying like books weekly with somebody and you've been doing it for 3 years and they've forgotten a couple of books but got them to you later, there's no problem with that. But if you've been doing business with people for a while and they do shitty things the same way, the same things 2 or 3 times, you got to ask yourself, like, there's something going on here. You know what I mean? Especially if it like, how do you make it right? There's certain things that you can't make right. You know what I mean? If somebody's being called out for the same thing over and over and over, that's a fucking problem. And I don't. You have to deal with it. Period. So that's an issue. And And the thing that we talked about a while ago, this is Batman, Absolute Batman as well. We talked about this a while ago, and I'm gonna, Clutch, you were the first person that I remember bringing it up. It's starting to happen. A PSA is starting to put top variant cover removed.
Yeah, Weekend Nachos sent me up, just hit me up a little bit ago and was like, dude, check this out. And so, we talked about this because, the way that the cardstock covers for variants are produced, they just do the full run of the A cover, and then they just do a cover plus on the outside. So it's just like they add it on the out, just a blank outside cover. And it's kind of odd. It's cheaper, I assume, because you don't have to do another big plate fee because you're just running another thing. But people are like getting crafty because those A covers sell for more. And like when they were doing the Batman A covers, they were like, oh shoot, like you can just rip off the Mitch Gerard's cover and then you've got the regular A cover, and I know that there's, you got the cardstock cover, so you're gonna have that little gap, millimeter or so gap in the staple. But dude, like grading companies are smart. I know that people can get it and there's ways to do it around it. We've talked about ways to do it, but dude, keep your eyes out, guys. Like crazy.
Yeah. And here's the other thing. There is a ton. And unfortunately, here's what I'm worried about. This is the big problem to me. And I got to shout out, the guy who told me it. Big shout out to Tom who dropped this in my head. There's so many people that have like either come into this hobby more or like joined the flipping world, like, right, the secondary market, type world, because of Absolute Batman. Because there were so many of those copies that people made money on. I mean, how many copies just of issue 1 do you think are out there? A couple 100,000 easy. More? 500,000?
Which one? For which one?
Absolute Batman?
Yeah, it was like 300,000 copies or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Something crazy.
It was massive.
Yeah. So think about all those people that bought those, and we've seen people that buy cases of them, 80 at a time, and are buying them for $40, selling them for $150 when they're going for $200. I mean, these things are flying off the shelf. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying that it's happening. And what I'm worried about is we're going to have people that get taken advantage of now and because of this whole thing, and it becomes a bad thing. I don't want it to become a bad thing.
Yeah.
And we want to educate customers as much as we want to keep them in this world and keep them buying comics. We want to educate them so they do. So, again, read the label. Check it out. Take a look at the book. How many people are going to look at? Here's the other thing, on fakes. That if you buy a book that doesn't feel right, and it doesn't look right, don't buy it. Don't buy it. There's ways to tell. I've never seen flaking on a comic book, a new comic book like that. The only book that I can ever remember seeing flaking on was the spine of a comic like that was that Platinum Spider-Man. Anytime you see that flaking on the spine like that, there's something fucking up. You know what I mean? Do some research on it. There's ways to tell that you reach out. We've had a lot of people reach out to us throughout the year saying, "Hey, does this look okay? Does this look real?" I don't mind when you do that. I'm terrible about getting back to messages. I'm honest about that, but I don't mind you sending them, and hopefully I'll see them and get back to you. But, there's all kinds of people that you can reach out to and say, hey, what do you think about this? We get it a lot. And thank you for everybody that does that, because then we can report on it as well. So, it's just, it's nuts. It's crazy what's going on in the world of, drama and collectibles right now, and we see it on a level like I don't think it's been this hot drama wise ever, other than like community drama, which isn't as crazy. This is industry drama. I mean, have you guys seen the stuff that's going on in the card world with fakes and everything? Check this out. We've talked about this card before. This is the Evan Longoria Pokemon Charizard Bat Knob card that Topps made. Okay. And they made this because they did Bat Knob cards of every player. Evan Longoria's kid was a big Pokemon fan. So he had Charizard on his Bat Knob. Well, supposedly this card never been found. Some guy put a bounty on it for $100,000. And I gotta laugh at this. Hold on. Wiki Fodder says Bryant hasn't responded to me since 2016. So I don't know if this is true or not, but when you guys know there's trust issues in this hobby, and when there's trust issues in the hobby to this level, everything becomes questioned now. And I don't think this is real because I remember, like, maybe this thing just hasn't been found yet. This is crazy. Check this out.
Yeah.
100% confirmation that Topps is a lying, cheating, corrupt motherfucking company. The Topps 1/1 Charizard Evan Longoria crossover card in the Topps Tier 1 2025 box has appeared. According to Sports Card Investor, it's appeared and will make a public appearance on Pokemon Day tomorrow. So somebody found one of the most iconic crossover cards.
All right, let's jump into a pretty.
What just happened? All right, here we go.
100% confirmation that Charizard Evan Longoria crossover card in the Topps Tier 1 2025 box has appeared. According to Sports Card Investor, it's appeared and will make a public appearance on Pokemon Day tomorrow. So somebody found one of the most iconic crossover cards in history. No posts about it, no new pictures, no video, no nothing. This card was never in a fucking box for the public to find. Period. End of sentence. This card was never available to the public. That is fucking bullshit. I don't know what kind of charges can be brought up, but this is lying to the consumer and taking money from them.
This guy just sounds pissed off, to be honest. He sounds pissed.
Well, they hyped this card up too to be the product hit. Like, that's the product hit, and if it's not like a redemption that you can pull from a box or anything like that, and it's just like set aside to be sold on like a Fanatics auction or something like that. If it shows up on Fanatics, it's even more sketchier, in my opinion.
Did you get another thing? There was another like weird thing today. There was someone. There was a video on Instagram showing Mike Trout was at a card shop or whatever, and they were like tossing out packs.
Pull the 101
some
for Rip Night,
the Babe Ruth Black 101 or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
the aces. Not only that, did you see what Trout did? Trout brought a Bowman Chrome first Bowman Chrome Auto graded card from his personal collection to trade with a player, with somebody in the
crowd,
in the crowd, and a kid in the crowd. A kid in the crowd brought his 2011 Topps Update rookie PSA graded Mike Trout, and Trout traded it to him. Dude, that's like a $30,000 up on the giving the kid that card.
That was cool.
Yeah,
I
don't know, man. Do you think that they gave hot boxes to those? Like, what are the other shops? Do the other shops have anything that? I don't know.
So shops will. For Rip Night, the bigger shops will end up getting like professional players to show up to their stores. Like Victor's made an appearance. Just like anyone that's like big in sports cards, like either as players and or collectors. So then you'll see like people like Emma Roberts show up like at whatever.
Yeah,
and it's just all across the nation, right? Like I want to say like Cooper Flag showed up to a couple of shops.
What was that? There was one like last year. It was like a WWE release, and like the Miz was at a card shop, and like sick. He pulled like his 1/1 out of the pack. I'm like, dude, what? Come on, dude. Like,
well,
look, the other weird thing too about the cards too is we know for a fact that they do weird stuff, right? Because there was the damaged, what was that damaged 1/1 hockey or soccer card that got resent, and then they reprinted it. Was that?
Do you have that? Do you have the link to that IG hood?
Oh, the kid that
it was.
That where he was sending his 1-of-1 auto, right, to get graded at PSA, and his mom helped him with it, right? And they dropped it off at a Walgreens.
What was the player's name? Do you remember the player's name?
Oliver. It's a Formula One. Oliver something.
Oh yeah, it's Formula One. I forgot about that.
It was
Jude stolen. Oh, here we go.
Oliver Bierman.
Here we go. Quick update on Jude's stolen Oliver Bierman 101 saga. Wow, this has turned way more than just a FedEx losing a package. So here's where it's at. Victory Cards bought our 101 from a thief who stole it out of my FedEx shipment. Victory bought a lot of cards containing 2 101s and a bunch of other autographs and number cards for $280. He then sold our 101 to a collector named Joseph in Taiwan for $2K. I reached out to Joseph to explain he had bought a stolen card, and he says he's willing to send the card back to me after trying to get it signed by Ollie at the China GP in March. The card is currently in transit to Taiwan, so fingers crossed that part goes smoothly. Victory also agreed to refund Joseph, and here's the wild part. Another collector right here in Austin, literally in my neighborhood, had the exact same thing happen. His stolen card ended up in the same batch that Victory bought. We've teamed up with the police report, and his card is part of evidence too. It clearly wasn't a one-off situation. FedEx is now running a formal investigation on my shipment. I pushed hard. I'm talking multiple escalations, executive contacts, every screenshot, every shred of proof. And this has gone freaking viral, you guys. Like straight up gone viral. And it's exactly what we're talking about. Say something. Do some research, get on Facebook, say something, ask people. If this lady had never done this, she would have never got her son's card back.
Show the video.
Well, she was in limbo for the longest time because like PSA wasn't doing anything. Also, who else wasn't doing anything? PSA wasn't doing anything because
he's autistic too. So like
it wasn't in their possession. And then
that makes me feel shitty, man. Damn, taking advantage of like. Damn.
Yeah. And FedEx was giving them the roundabout on it.
There it is.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Unless it's not numbered.
It's numbered. It's numbered.
Is it a 101?
Oh my god, it's a 101!
Are you kidding?
It's a 101!
Oh my god.
I love that emotion.
I know, bro.
It's like you can feel it right there.
Just raw, dude. I still sound like that, and that's not even because I got I don't even get a 101. You know,
dude, I've got a couple cards I want to submit. I got some Magic cards, like high end ones that I want to submit to BGS, and I'm like, sometimes I'm like, I don't want to send them. Just want to go take them to in person at one of the shows that they're doing soon. So
that's what I like to do is drop it off because when it's in their possession, then it's like insured by them at that point.
Yeah.
Mike, what's going on, brother? I'm glad you joined us. I'm glad you're here because I want to talk about something. This is kind of interesting. So this is original art, not necessarily up your alley, but I thought this is perfect for Drama Alert. This was some fucking bullshit, and I want to talk about this to artists out there. Okay. If you're an artist out there and you're doing sketches or sketch cards, use more of the palette than just like an inch or a little bit. Like there's nothing worse than this. Watch this. Check this out.
There is an error in the battle plans boxes where whichever sketch artist you pull in a box is the same artist in the entire case. And we pulled the best artist in the set, Angel Aveles.
So this is supposedly the best artist you could get. Now here, this is the Drama Alert segment because Topps fucked up, like you said, ye fucking fanatics, fucking it up again. They messed up on a level like we've talked about many times in here with the blind bags, where they didn't, allocate or mix them up enough, collate them best, and every sketch card, you get one sketch card per box, and if you buy a case, you get all the same artist. Okay, so this is supposedly the best artists in the set. Okay, I just want you to remember this.
Yep, sketch card. Wait. Chad, is that actually a Veles? Wait, Chad, is this a Veles right now? Wait, did we get an angel case? There's no way. All right. Chad, let's not jump to conclusions.
Jump to conclusions, Chad.
Jump to all conclusions. Angel of Veles, sketch card number 1. Oh, I love this set already. Sketch card 1 of 1.
You could hear the disappointment.
I love this set already. It's
Yeah, you see his face drop.
In all fairness, it's an Ewok.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro,
They should be small, yeah.
he or she used a quarter, not even a quarter of the card. But just wait.
Low gray. Chat, this is not a drill. We have an Angel of Veles case. Oh, bro, this is insane. Wait, this is the greatest thing we've ever done. Angel of Veles sketch card.
Another Ewok.
Another.
Oh my God.
Maybe it's like proportional, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, even if that's the case, then it still gets worse, right? Because then you don't want to get the smallest person of the Ewoks, right?
Low gray again? Wait, no, I think this one's low gray. I think I had the wrong Ewok the first time. Yo,
No,
this
you
is
got
the
the right
craziest
one
thing we've
now.
ever done live.
The smallest one now.
Sketch card. Wicket Warwick.
Wicked.
There it is.
Wicket Warwick? What do you say? Who was Dick?
Is that Wicked? That looks like low gray.
It's a 1 inch by 1 inch.
I think Adam had starred in that movie, The Wicket Warwick.
It's a different type of movie. Not suitable for children.
Yeah, I gotta shoot Adam a link here in a little bit.
That's funny.
If you're still here, Adam, I'll shoot you a link, brother.
I mean, it is still cool. Like, it's cool to see like that detailed image that small, but like, I'd be disappointed.
Yeah.
The signature on the back's bigger than the art on the front. Yeah.
What's the cost?
Ewok tribe is all together.
It's terrible, bro. That's
What's
shitty.
Hey Brian, what's worse, the
But don't
the
worry.
Watcher by the Watcher by Saddam or this?
This is well, the Watcher by Saddam is much worse.
Okay.
Yeah. At least she makes him a little. But come on, use the whole palette of the card, please. Like, make it worth it. Like, look at the ones behind him. Look how much wasted space there is on that sketch card.
It looks like a cell. A film.
I'm gonna say this, Brian. I don't hate it. I actually
Really?
kind of like this.
You
style.
like it?
Yes. Yeah, I kind of do. Because if their entire run is like in the same like proportion style, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's kind of neat.
I could see
It's,
that.
look, I would love it for bigger, but you look at like they put shadows in there for their feet. Like there's a theme to it. I'm not
detail.
gonna trash on it. I think
So
it's
you're
pretty
not
good.
upset.
All right.
I didn't
I
see
think
color.
he's wrong though. I think he's got the wrong Ewoks in there. I think that's like Chief Chirpa. I don't think he got Wicket. Wicket's got like a brown
Yeah.
shawl and he's really small and he's brown.
I don't think this
That looks
person
like a gray
knows
guy. That looks-
knows his Star Wars characters that
Bro,
well
that's-
because
that's
he
some
said
80s
Wicked
Chief Chirpa right there, I
Wardick,
think.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chief
Wait,
Chirpa.
He called Chief Chirpa low gray, I think.
Low
But
grade.
even if you are fine with the sketches and all that, that
Yeah.
shouldn't be the problem. The problem is that they just opened the whole case and it's the same artist.
Yeah, true.
That's the bigger problem.
That's the bad part there for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, I know Sports Card Radio went in pretty deep onto this, like where they go over like an insider from Fanatics sent out an email of what they review for live streamers, like if they show up to Fanatics Fest, if they're live streamers on what platform, how much product they're buying.
Oh, that was who had that one a couple weeks ago, right?
Sports Card Radio.
Was it? Yeah, it was. Crazy.
Yeah, they went in deep into that. I mean, there's a lot of there's shorter content to watch if you don't want to listen to another 3-hour podcast besides ours. That goes into it. Like you can watch like a 2-minute video on it or whatever. But yeah, they go deep into that. And then someone breaks down some of the they mention the retailers that they it's people like We the Hobby. Like if you don't know about them, they're the ones that have pulled 3 Cooper Flag 1-of-1s, like Crazy. 2 autos, like one from just like the Chrome Auto Superfractor. Yeah. I think from the Sapphire product also. Like so they've opened like 2 of the biggest rookie 101 autos. I think they've pulled a total of 5.
That's crazy. That's a bummer.
I mean,
come on.
I mean, what are the chances of that? I mean, it's just as bad as.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just as bad as
1 in a trillion.
Yep.
I mean, it's just as bad as the same breaker that pulled 4 MLB debut patches in one break.
That's rough, man. That's crazy.
Okay, yeah, it's fucked, man. There's a lot of weird shit going on in the card world. That
Hey, I tell you what, dude. I found my Tony Parker CD, dude.
is that from when he was rapping, bro?
No, this is from his debut album, La Famille.
Wow.
You ever know he had an album,
I
bro?
had no idea. I knew like Marvin Bagley,
Bro.
Dame were both rappers.
Somebody actually paid $9 for this, dude.
How much did you pay?
$1.
$1.
It's like 50 cents, dude.
50 cents.
I took it. Sealed.
Is it in French?
I
hope so.
Man, maybe I should crack it open and put it in.
You should. You should bust that for the opening.
Do you still have a CD player?
I know he does.
All right.
He had to think about it. Look at that.
Play it on PlayStation. That's how I play CDs now.
It's right behind my tape deck.
I mean, you can use a DVD.
My 8-track.
I have an 8-track still sealed in the box.
Dang.
Really?
It's for a car.
All right, so I want
Yo,
to
were
talk
you guys
about
watching Heritage this week?
Yeah. Hold on, Mike. Stick around for a couple more minutes because we want to get into that. Okay, I just don't want to have to during drama alert. All right, I want to bring this up real quick. Did you guys see this? What were you guys' thoughts on this?
Die
Jatsky,
cut.
one more
What
of
is it, die
these.
cut book cover.
Look at this thing. Die cut.
This
Comic inspiration exclusive,
screams
just to show you if you're
acetate,
just
dude,
tuning in
all
for the
over
first
again.
time. Limited to 50.
Got that whole vibe.
It does, and here's the
Got
problem.
somebody's business card in there or what? What is
That's cool to me. Like that they put a card in there. Like that.
Yeah.
Listen, I think this could have been cool, but this feels
Yeah.
cheesy to me. Like
It was cheesy.
he does it in a way that feels really cheesy. And I don't want to put shade on them because I think that it could have been something cool.
Yeah.
But man, it didn't.
To me, it's the over branding on the back that kind of got me. Like, I actually liked the idea of it. I thought it was kind of a cool idea. Had it been like officially licensed and they went through the proper channels, I think it's a cool idea to differentiate. But I mean the brand. I don't want someone else's crazy branding on that.
Yeah, dude. And the title, what would make you pick Moon Knight? You know?
Well, it was a Peach Momoko variant that he had that he had access to.
got
So I
it.
thought he wanted to
Got
do
it.
something cool. The
Got
issue
it.
with this, and this is me just pulling from the fact that of being a person who worked, on the publisher side, like every bit of this is if I was the publisher, you would get banned from doing variants again.
Cease and desist, all of it.
I was able to help. I caught a guy doing something on a product, and I was like, "Hey, dude, if you do this and they catch you, you're gonna get bounced. This is your first variant. You need to be very cautious about what you're trying to do." Like there are arguments on both sides for people saying, "Well, I bought the books. I get to do whatever I want with it." You sign in your agreement to do variants that you are not going to
alter.
You're not going to modify the book in any way, internally, externally, or whatever.
Yep.
I believe this. I believe Comics Inspiration. I think they're saying, well, I didn't change on anything on the inside, and they didn't attach it. This is a slip cover.
Yeah.
So it gets really weird. The tricky part where you can even find yourself in more of a trouble is the fact that you don't have the rights to, even though if this is your variant or whatever, you don't have the rights to turn that image into a COA, a card or whatever.
A card, that was surprising.
You can say, well, it's a COA for my book. You don't have the license to do that.
And we've seen people do that
to use the Moon Knight
and get in trouble for that in the past, where they said, I'm just going to make a card of this variant, even though you don't own the image or nothing. And you say, oh, it's a COA. Nope. That looks like a card to me. That looks like, Marvel's
and then
done a
people
card
will
in the
also
past.
say, well, it's art. I'm doing an art piece. And so it's not really, whatever. And it's like, they try to get around it from there. Like, again, people can do devil's advocate? But I will say this, publishers take note. You risk every chance you have at doing this stuff, and they're seeing people like, hey man, like how much were those books selling for? A couple $100. Like publishers are going to see that and they're gonna be like, hey, like we know what you did, and they're going to flag you. And if you want to take that risk, take that risk.
Well, can I play devil's advocate?
One sec, before you do, because I think you're going to mention the same thing I am. Are you going to mention the Nintendo slipcase?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Not that.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you know that artist that does he does the cutouts with the foils to like enhance the covers and things like that. How would that be different? Because when CGC grades those, they get blue labels on those books.
Oh, interesting.
Even though it's like an altered book with different art and all that. So I feel like that's with the slipcover, it's
that falls into
the
the artistic thing. That's like someone doing a remark on the cover, basically. It's how that's kind of
and he didn't order, and the guy doing it didn't order like
3,000 copies
like
of that
these
book
books to be to be his own exclusive.
You're producing an ancillary product using the IP that is owned by someone else versus the guy. I'm putting a foil thing
extra
on a
art on top of it.
I think it can be done cool.
Multiple year old.
Yeah, you just have to be smart about it. Like you have to it could have. I've seen people do this in the past.
It's a fine line.
You guys know I love acetate stuff. I love it, even though it's been it's been known to cause problems. I remember when Bird City first did like the Nintendo the variants for Nintendo or video game covers. And they did if you guys remember old 8-bit Nintendo, they came in these little cases, these little dust cases. And Bird City made these little dust case like things to put them in. They weren't necessarily slip cases. It would have been cooler if they were slip cases. They were just like on the top part of the bag, like another piece of cardboard. But that's the type of idea that I think it can be cool. And I think this could have been something like that. That's what I mean by but here's something funny. Shout out to Sean who dodged go. Look at this.
No, this was a thing. That's because it's a brand new thing that yours truly came up with for you guys to make things super dope and exciting.
I love that.
Look at all the blue tape, dude. Awesome.
What do you think? I'm gonna show you one more time, Chad. Die cut, dust jacket, COA with the Moon Knight COA holder, limited to 50. Ridiculous, bro. Fancy schmancy. Inside flap on the backside. Well, yeah, it's just the coolest website on the planet, right? And that backside, boom, die cut, gorgeous. Let's go. Here we go, friends.
So good.
Oh gosh, that's
and
hilarious.
don't forget, here is your first buyer's giveaway. You ready? Limited to 800. Go get it, chat. If you picked something up, make sure you are in on that beautiful thing right there. Let's go.
Gosh.
You don't want to miss out.
Go watch those ones that were at Sean's side. Jesus.
League of Sean's.
It's fucking
I did my when I did my COAs, I wanted to do I made new signature COAs. This is months and months ago, so they're not new anymore. But I used the image that I did for a cover. But I literally had to ask the writer, who then had to okay it with Image. So I got his permission and then Image's permission. They were like, that's fine. But it was like,
Did you have to get the artist's permission?
Yeah. Well, with Image, it's best to get the artist permission with Image.
Yeah.
And generally, if you
best
get their
to do,
permission,
it's
Image
proper
is cool.
thing to do to be a cool person. Like, don't be a dick.
Well, because with Image,
the writer's
I mean,
permission,
Image doesn't own the rights to any of that stuff, so you have to go to the artist and the creators to do it.
Or it was the writer. Sorry, but yeah, I reached out to Doug and said, "Is this okay?" And he goes, "That's fine, dude."
Here's something.
Did you write yourself an email?
In the art world, I saw this today. Now we've seen, and listen, I'm not saying that this is this rep is a problem, but we've been seeing a lot of this lately about comic art reps and people not being happy. And when they're not happy, they go to Instagram and they make posts. And this is a new artist I've never heard of, Fredian. But they have put out. Is that Fred Ian? Is that what it is? Fred Ian?
I mean, there's a period in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fred. It says Fred and Ian on the bottom the bottom of the text.
Fred and Ian. Okay. We are currently in a period of profound change and upheaval. Some of these changes have been imposed on us. Others have not. In any case, we have decided to end our collaboration with Annabelle Kirby and Kirby's comic art. Within 15 days, we will retrieve all of our artwork and put it up for ourselves. From this day forward, we will be the sole point of contact for our inquiries, AP sketch cards, and commissions. And it continues to go on. It doesn't say that they've had any problems with Annabelle specifically. They say they wish him all the best and everything. But here's the thing, and this is what I want to bring up. We see this a lot in the art world now, especially where a lot of pivoting has happened between, in the comic industry, and artists have now started to realize that sometimes they can do it on their own, sometimes they can't. Sometimes, it's better to have somebody that helps them, that keeps them, on top of things. Sometimes they think they can do it from themselves and they do it in a weird way. It's very interesting to see this happen, but it's happening a lot lately in a major way in this art world, where you have these reps and you have issues and you have artists saying, I'm just going to do it on my own. And it's very interesting to watch. I don't know if we're going to see something in the future, see anything out of this in the future, but my thought process is if you're going to put this post out, there's a little bit of something in there. Otherwise you wouldn't have said it. So it makes me a little worried. I'm going to keep an eye on it in the future, that's for sure. But what it did cause me to do is go take a look at this fucking artist. Holy shit. Look at this.
This stuff's great.
Oh my God. Look at this mystique. That is freaking beautiful.
And I love it too, like they're both two like older dudes, which is awesome.
Why aren't they have they done covers yet? Why aren't any of these a cover?
I think they're I think there might be card guys, maybe.
Oh, okay, card guys. Wow.
Oof.
I mean, am I right? Like, this is fantastic.
Mama.
This is the type of stuff that makes me go, should have been a ratio.
Bro, that chick looked like she had a lightsaber, bro.
Which one?
Fucking fire. The one before this. Look, right there in the corner. Down,
this one right
down,
here?
down.
This one?
No. Yes.
This one right here.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
looks
yeah,
like
right
she
there.
has a lightsaber, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bro.
Beautiful
It's Slave
stuff.
Leia, bro.
Yeah. So here's what it did cause me to do. It caused me to give him a follow. So that's for sure.
There you go.
Brendan Ian.
We'll keep an eye on him. And then one person that I fucking love to this day. I don't care about all the bullshit. I don't care about all the fuck shit. I like the dude, and that is fucking Shia LaBeouf, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's a fucking character and a half, dude.
Dude.
Oh my God. Did you
He's
guys
calling
hear
out
him
Mike
going off on
Piazza,
Mike
dude.
Piazza? He's like,
No.
so we've talked about this on the show before. Back in the day, there were baseball players that had something in mean streak in them that they were like, fuck anybody asking for an autograph, even if they're a kid. I'm not going to sign shit, right? Watch this.
I remember trying to get Mike Piazza's autograph, motherfucker. You know what I mean? For my whole life, Mike Piazza.
Were you waiting outside the fence?
Every day, this guy, bro. We used to go to these Dodger games. Big Brothers program used to give these tickets out. You go fucking Dodger game. Me and all of them dudes would be sitting in the parking lot. Brent Butler always signed. Hideo Nomo always signed. Mike Piazza.
Just a cold
Mike
heart.
Piazza, you're a bitch, bro.
Mike Piazza created a villain. How many times do you think he rejected signing it?
Dude,
Brent
that
Butler always
sounds like
signed.
Red Hood
Hideo
right there,
Nomo
bro.
always.
Right? Am I wrong, bro?
It's crazy.
This is his
Bro,
villain
I
origin
like him
story.
even more now, dude. I like Shia LaBeouf a little bit more now, man.
Bro,
Hold on, let
if
me
you ever
continue
like
this.
the best Shia movie that I've ever seen that's not mainstream is Bjorn versus McEnroe.
Oh, McEnroe Bjorn,
yeah,
dude.
that's such a great
The
movie.
best.
That is
Unreal.
the most underrated sports movie
Agreed.
of all time.
One of the absolute best.
Bro,
And the
if-
they acted their asses off.
Dude,
in that
we
movie.
give so much credit to these actors like Christian Bale that loses all this weight and gets into these like modes. Motherfucking Shia LaBeouf joined a gang because of a movie role. He joined a gang.
Yeah.
By the way,
When he-
this was a great the interview with him was bonkers. I listened to it today while I was prepping for the show, and it's an hour and like 11 minutes, I think. And Andrew was like, there are points where you're just like, what is going on?
Yeah, you could tell he's got some major mental problems.
Lets him go.
Major.
But yeah, Shia has got, that dude is in a different universe, and he got arrested again today. So
it's whenever he did that do it
Congrats.
video. You know what I mean? Whenever he started doing that, just do it.
He got arrested today for what?
Oh my gosh.
Gents, I gotta bounce off. I'm gonna go. I have to go talk to the porcelain god here in a little bit. So
later, Clutch. Appreciate it, Clutch.
See you guys later,
man.
Go look it up. Why he got arrested now?
All right, I'm gonna continue this real quick.
The ending scene at the airport, was that when they met each other? Was that not the best?
Unreal. It's so good. Start to finish, that movie is a masterpiece. I don't know how it was not more talked about.
All right, here we go.
The way it was shot, dude.
Yeah.
The way it
Sign.
was shot.
Mike Piazza.
Just a cold
Mike
heart.
Piazza, you're a bitch, bro.
Yeah. Mike Piazza.
Dude, this has got to be the
How many
new
times do
drama
you think he
intro,
rejected
bro.
signing up?
Every day, bro. I used to go out there 90 times probably. Rejected me 90 times. So what it did was, I'm going to sign them all. So when I got on, it was like, yo, fuck Mike Piazza.
So you don't turn down any pictures?
Never, ever. Not unless I'm with my kid or I'm eating some food or I'm chasing some ass. I remember trying to get Mike Piazza's autograph.
Those three things. These are the three criteria. Eating some food.
Getting some ass.
Bro, that's got to replace the David Lee Roth drama.
It's pretty
I know,
good.
right?
That's up there, bro. That's, wow.
There is something I want to talk about just for a second here. My boy fucking Cartier is going through it right now. Cease and desist, being said he's going to be taken to court and all kinds of crazy shit. Check this out.
All right, let's jump into a pretty wild digital detective story that's based on a recent evidence report. Ever wonder if the art market you love is secretly being rigged? Well, here's how you can tell. It's called secondary market shill bidding. And it's when artists themselves secretly jack up their own prices. So our story is all about this popular custom card art called Piggy Banks by an artist named Brad Perlman. People resell these on eBay, right? But the prices are just suspiciously high. And the artist is the main suspect.
And we've talked about this way back in the day, man, and maybe Flipside days of us talking about this Piggy Banks weird custom card market, these things selling for so much money.
But here's the catch. eBay hides bidder names. So we're basically hunting a ghost in the system. So the key isn't a name, it's this number. This feedback score, 35, is like their digital fingerprint. And here's the first big break. The ghost bidder actually bought something and had to give a shipping address. And check this out. The bidder's shipping address, it's the exact same as the official Piggy Bank's business address.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
So there's no question. The masked bidder and the artist, they're one and the same person. But, the address is just the start. That digital fingerprint proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Okay, watch this. The masked bidder's score and the public profile both flipped from 34 to 35 at the exact same time. There's literally no other explanation. It has to be the same account linked by the numbers in real time.
Don't piss off. Don't send a cease and desist to somebody that's fucking straight up demon mode. Like Cartier is demon mode. He's got nothing better to do than to fucking go after your ass now, because this was what his shit. This is what he was into. He made these cards. He did he created his own Piggy Spanks, parody. He's parodying a parody brand, and the parody brand gets mad and starts sending him cease and desists and start taking his money from him. That's how Cartier made his money. He made some of his money by selling these custom cards. We've all bought them. We've talked about him. He does really cool custom cards, and he's
been very transparent that he uses AI to do this and all that. So that's nothing new. Eggplant, I don't know if you're new.
Now here's the craziest part. The most damning evidence actually comes from eBay's own system. Yeah, this is straight from an eBay tooltip in the auction. It's literally designed to flag this exact behavior. So get this. In just 30 days, a whopping 76% of this account's bids were on Piggy Bank's art. And that focus was intense. We're talking 125 bids, 23 different auctions, all from that same ghost bidder. But believe it or not, that 76% is just the tip of the iceberg. The true scale is actually way bigger. See, eBay's metric only shows a 30-day window, so older auctions just disappear from the data. A manipulated auction from January is already invisible. What we're seeing is just what's happened recently. So let's recap the case. We've got the address, the digital fingerprint, and eBay's own smoking gun. And why does this matter? Well, it creates a fake price history that messes with everyone else in the market. So it leaves you with this one big question. How many ghosts are hiding in the markets you trust?
Ooh. So you know what? Fucking sending cease and desist to Cartier and not allowing him to make his money has caused him to go on a fucking crusade, bro. He's on a crusade now against piggy banks in every major way. So go check out his IG post or his IG page. Cartier West. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. Go check out every single post that he's made. This shit's crazy. And all I can say is it's kind of shitty when a parody brand sends cease and desist to somebody who's parodying them.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking, that's dirty fucking pool in a major way.
It's almost like someone calling you out with your name, you know, when you've got a name on YouTube and saying, hey, that's my name, but it's somebody else's name.
It's like a musician like trying to take Weird Al to court for parodying their song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the way I would consider
Well,
it.
if that artist was a parody artist at the same time, like you're making money off of parodying, and I mean this one's great. Watch this real quick. Cartier West mixes humor and pop culture, and he makes these cards, right? Piggy Banks mixes humor and pop culture on their cards. In December of 2024, Cartier West created a parody project, Piggy Spanks, poking fun at outrageous prices of the slab custom trading card market. Cartier West used familiar label design with interesting changes. And if you remember, these we all laughed at these when he made these, like poop, grade 10, you know, like he's having fun with it. One of one was changed one of a lot. And it was just parodying. And this is what Piggy Banks went after him for parodying their label. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Have a sense of humor.
I know. In a major way. It's so sad, bro. It's really sad. Go ahead, E.
Have you ever asked Piggy Banks like how you get into it? I mean, this is how he originally sold his cards, right? Like he would come up with a design, everyone would be like, "Oh, that's cool," blah blah blah, and then you would message his Instagram page, and then basically like, you're buying like a mystery pack from him, and so he has like 10 different versions of that same card, and you can pull any of those parallels. And this whole thing was like always, you're buying an art piece, you're not, and then you know he designates them all for like not for resale, right? But at the same time, if he's the one that's selling it on eBay too, as you know, with no other competitors, you know, that's kind of fucked up. But he would charge you like $500 like for one of those boxes of, you know, whatever design you were trying to go for. Like to me, I thought it was, and then I thought it was crazy when it was starting to pop up at card shows. Like you would see his cards like in cases with other like like where someone was selling like, you know, a whatever, you know, a normal rookie card, and then you see a Piggy Banks card right next to it for like, you know, 3 times the price of, because I mean his buy-ins were like $500 for almost anything.
Hey, I've got a question for Mike. Hold on.
Let's
ask
get
about that Absolute Batman.
Yeah. Let's get out of I want to get out of drama alert, and then we'll get right into it. Here we go.
There's more?
Nope.
Oh.
Can you hear me out there? Hey man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
All right. Who got into a fight?
Shia LaBeouf. Like, yeah, he got
also.
He made comments about Mardi Gras or something like that, and then like he got into a bar fight with a couple of locals. Is what it sounds
Do we
like.
have a link, Mike? Do you have a link for the latest auctions? The auction. Was it the February 20th?
You go to my
auction view lots.
Let's see. Yeah, you can go to ha.com here. I'll get it one sec.
Okay, put it in the private chat because this thing was, we kind of hit on it a little bit with the Quintana piece, which was crazy to see a modern art variant, modern variant art sell for what it sold for. $100,000 on the Dan Quintana Absolute Batman 16, which is fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
The whole auction. We did a video on it on Insta that was just wild. I mean, looking at these prices, it's pretty crazy. Let me see if I can get it in here.
Put it in the private chat.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think it was worth 100,000?
I think to the highest bidder it was.
Yeah, but like as a investor,
yes,
someone that's. Do you think
yes,
that's what we're looking at in the future of art pieces going that high now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that I mean it's public who won that, right?
Yeah, Red Hood.
No.
Red Hood.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
guy who owns
yeah.
Torpedo.
The
No,
man
not the guy
behind the
who
Red
owns
Hood.
Torpedo, but the man behind the Red Hood. Sorry.
Yeah. And Rob's he's really becoming a pretty strong art collector.
Okay.
You know, he's one of the guys who's doing Collector Summit this year. So he's one of the partners who's putting it on, and that's specifically around art. You know, there's going to be some really high end comics, but for the most part, it's original art. I think that Rob, I think he's been public about it.
You guys.
Yeah. So Rob lost. He was the underbidder to the Jock cover. You know, the Joker cover that went recently. I think that he felt the sting of that and was not going to miss on this one. He loves this cover. And I don't blame him. It's awesome. Yeah. Dan Quintana is one of the top 5 artists right now, right? In terms of just kind of heat. He's a beast, man. Like his stuff is awesome. Even his Magic cover went for $10K, which is not nearly as well known, but I think collectors saw that and saw the Absolute Batman piece and saw, oh my gosh, okay, he's moving. We see that too with Peach, right? Peach's cover for the Strange Academy 1 sold for over 30,000. So there's a couple modern artists right now that are commanding pretty good returns on the aftermarket. That piece had sold, I think I mentioned before, on Heritage. So it sold, a little bit more than before, but about the same. And I mean, Peach's stuff now is pushing 10K all the time. The thing to remember with original art, people say it's a modern piece, but the reality is it's no different in terms of rarity than AF-15 or Action.
It's a one of one, right?
Yeah. So every piece of art, whether it's modern or vintage, is still, it's the only one of that thing. Ultimate Fallout 4 is still the only Ultimate Fallout 4 cover, right? So I think that, there's a shift in the thinking on modern stuff now. Absolute Batman is truly like a seminal type of work right now. We think that it's going to be like Dark Knight. It's made that kind of impact. So yeah. There were some surprises though. I mean, if you go through some of those things, so the Vampirilla cover we talked about, right? We were talking is that going to hit 1 million? Yeah, hit 1 million. In fact, it hit 3 million, right? That's a big piece. Very famous.
125. Holy shit.
Yeah, but it was modded post publication, right? So that's actually a modded piece. But it's still, had that not been modded, if that was the original, I personally think based on this now, I thought if it hit 1 million to 2, that was about right. This was big. Had it not been modded, I would assume maybe it could have pushed into the 4 to 5 range. We've seen that with Frazetta, Frazetta's hit that kind of stuff. Some other really big pieces. ASM, oh yeah, so this is awesome. Action 21, one of the earliest pieces in existence of Superman drawn by his creator, right? One of the guys, right? So this went really big. I think it hit 1 million with the buyer premium, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, million. Spider-Man, that was what, 600 something?
650,000.
Great cover though. Kingpin and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The Jim Lee, I thought that was going to hit 5. To be honest with you, I thought that was a little soft. It's hard to say
That's a beautiful
400,000 is
piece. Holy
soft.
shit, the entire team, dude.
Yeah. Just not that many pieces out there like that, where you see the full team and like the nostalgic team for most of us.
400,000 on that.
Yeah, but then the Spider-Man, the Todd McFarlane, that's a good comp, right?
I can't believe this. I can't believe it sold for only 300. I feel like it should have been gone for more.
I know, man. But you know what? Like, it's hard to say. There's
Why
still
do you think that only sold for 300,000? Should it have gone for more, in your opinion?
I'd have to look at the records on McFarlane pieces, and where they went. I would have thought this went a little higher. There was the Spider-Man page, 6 months ago, where he's kind of in the shadow, and that sold for pushing upward of 200,000. So this is a much better image. It's a full splash, and you got the spaghetti webbing, you got the swinging. I mean, this is about this is a cover. That's cover worthy.
Mm-hmm. The 129 page.
Yeah, that's, again, we hadn't seen one of those come publicly in a very long time. I mean, this did great. 250. That's a lot of money. I know I had a buddy who was bidding on that, and he had to tap out. He was the underbidder. That was his number, but someone beat him on the last bid.
This is a crazy cover right here.
Yeah, look at the detail.
I know. Jack Davis.
That was what, two something, right? 212.
Yeah. 212.
Yeah, 212.5. Yeah.
So what was your big surprises?
The Luke Cage actually did really well. So I think the cover sold for 150, within the last 5 years. So that kind of gives you an idea of how much the market's come up. But that, to me, other than the cover, was the strongest image of Luke Cage in that issue. This Barry Windsor Smith was maybe a little bit lighter than what we've seen. There's some talk. We wonder if the next generation of art collectors care about Barry Windsor Smith as much as the older generation did. You see that also with Conan, right? A lot of people, that Conan used to be like the height of collecting of original art.
Yeah.
And it seems to have not be the case anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Arkham Asylum page, I was actually surprised at that, mainly because I haven't tracked that kind of artwork. But that seems like crazy high for a page to me.
Yeah. It's such a cool page though, with that
It
Joker
is.
image on the far right.
Yeah. It's great. I mean, truly, like, that's a beautiful page all around. But still, I mean, you're talking about really, really massive money there. The She-Hulk Fantastic Four cover maybe feels a little light to me. Like, I would have thought that hit 6 figures.
I love this cover right here.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a great John Byrne piece. Actually, sold a couple of these not too long ago in my live sales. Good cover.
All in all, though, I mean, just really good numbers. Look at that Savage Land Rogue. That's shocking to me.
72,000.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's
Swamp
great,
Thing.
but man, that's a lot of money.
That's crazy. A Rights and Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. So overall, it was a pretty big auction, man, and it just continues.
I felt like it was a really strong auction. I think that you had a couple things going for it. I think definitely collectors being able to see some of those pieces in person at OAX was helpful. So I was talking to a collector who, we just said, look, make sure that you are auctioning pieces, in those auctions where there's a big convention, like a San Diego or an OAX or a collector summit, like, have your stuff in the auction pretty close to that timeline. Yeah, there's that magic piece. Yeah. Strong. Silvestri X-Men stuff is really starting to make a move.
Good. I love it. See, that's that generational collecting thing that you're talking about. A lot of people that grew up during the time of Silvestri, Jim Lee, Todd McFarlane, all those 80s and 90s artists are starting to, get some money, and they're spending it on those artists they fell in love with.
For sure. But it's interesting to see Silvestri stuff kind of come up with a lot of the Jim Lee kind of pricing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have expected that, but it seems to be the case. So you kind of think about who's the next, right? Like, after that, is it the Kubert stuff? Like, that's the next stuff to pop,
Yeah. Look at this. Rob Liefeld, New Mutants 100.
Would it go for 25?
Yeah.
I actually felt like that was low. I would have loved, if I had not just spent a ton of money, I would have grabbed that page. You got like first X-Force issue. You got real first Shatterstar. You know, you see him in the issue before, but that's really first Shatterstar.
Neil Adams, Brave and the Bold, 79, with Deadman and Batman in it, 23,000.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
So I feel like this Neil Adams time period on Brave and the Bold is so underrated because this is where he first drew Batman and Deadman, you know, and really, I mean, not necessarily Deadman, but definitely Batman, you know, is where he first like started getting his reins with these characters, and his best art with these characters, I mean, was in the future, but this is where he started, and especially 79. That's a great issue.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about my interaction with Neil before he died? I was like not even into original art. This was the very first convention at WonderCon where I met Dinesh, and we go by Neil's booth, and there was a young artist,
Hood,
and Neil had a pretty big line, and this artist came over and asked if Neil would review his portfolio, and he had some pretty decent chops, you know, but Neil sat there, regardless, his line was long, and Neil sat there for like 15 minutes with this artist, just giving him pointers. Hey, I think your positioning here could be better. I think your perspective, your anatomy, you need to do a little bit more work on the anatomy in these panels. But to watch a legend like that give advice while he's not making money, right? Like he has a line of people. That's how he made his money at the end. And he just took the time to pour into the next generation of artists. He is a total class act, or was a total class act. Like Neil Adams is an all-time legend for me.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. Let me fix your mic. I thought somebody fell asleep for a second there. We got you on fucking snoring. I got you, motherfucker.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
I was putting people to sleep.
I know.
Waxing and waning about Neil Adams.
Dude, I've got some funny Neil Adams stories I'll tell you in the future. McFarlane 301.
Yeah. Good piece.
So there's a McFarlane.
Lots of stuff. And actually, to me, like if you look at Sunday, like tomorrow's auction, there's going to be a lot of art, and you can find some gems. You know, someone was just asking me like, where can I go to find some value stuff? Actually, Sunday auctions on the signature stuff, sometimes that stuff underperforms because people just get like fatigued, right? Like you're in watching this auction for hours, like 8 hours, you know?
Here's what we got. Is this everything that's available now?
Yep.
Art
sort by
Storm.
See if you can sort by price. I'm curious what the highest stuff is instead of best match there where it says sort by, down to your right below the blue box.
Right here.
It's a Magnolia.
Is it? Sort by price and then do highest first. Yeah. So here's your big pieces that people are definitely watching.
What is that? Is that? Oh, it's Kingpin.
Yeah.
Is that Kingpin? 2000 AD. It's J. Scott. There you go, Hood.
Yep. Nice
Wake
Glenn
up.
piece.
You're on mute, bro.
Sorry, guys.
You're
All
good,
good.
brother.
I'm tired.
Call it a
bro.
night, bro. We love you.
Yeah.
You don't gotta stick around.
Kisses.
But you gotta buy this. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a big piece. J. Scott Campbell stuff tends to be around the 10K mark anyway. If you buy it new from him, he's going to charge you probably 15K for a lot of stuff. So, you know, that's going to do well.
Ooh, look at that.
That's cool.
Okay. Paul Smith, X-Men art. Ooh, what's that? Michael Turner, Witchblade. Whoa.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's fucking
nice.
awesome.
That's a
It's really
pinup.
nice.
So it says pencils, and I'm curious if there's an inked version out there. Sometimes you have to be careful about that, right? So if there's pencils and separate inks, like if they did blue line pencils on another page and inked it.
Now, how would you know that, Mike? You would just have to do your own research.
Kind of have to research it a bit. Like I would look at Michael Turner stuff from the era and see like if he did that. There's a lady named Tatiana who would be a really good resource. She would know. Tatiana Dykes. She's great.
That's a beautiful piece right there, man.
Yeah,
Holy
it's
cow.
cool.
I want to find out what's that in? Variant pinup comic #1 variant cover.
I don't know.
Witchblade Spring pinup comic #1.
Never even heard of it.
Ooh, here we
All right.
go.
Mama.
Oh, it's that cover. Look at that.
Wow.
It's a museum edition of 50.
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta
cool.
find that. That's a tough book right there. It's only $3 high. What? Is there any of these available right now on eBay? Hold on here.
I don't know.
Hold on here. Let's take a look here.
It says buy it on eBay. Go try and buy it on eBay. All the way down.
We're gonna go take a look. That's a limited to 50 museum edition. It's probably gone now.
Maybe.
Oh, $900. I told you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's not $3.
So that makes that original art
even
a little
better.
bit
It's
more
even better.
exclusive.
Yeah. That original art is amazing. I mean, that cover is good, but the original art's better.
We probably just ruined it for someone that was going to buy. He's
Yeah, I
all
was
like,
gonna snap that up. Yeah.
I did that on Swags on an interview with him. He was talking about the Dan Quintana stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, but did you see that magic? It's like way under the radar." He's like, "Yeah, bro, I had that on my watch list." No, sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Shout out to Alex Garcia, illustrator, in the chat. He's saying, hoping to win 3 pages tomorrow. Keyword is hoping. By the
Good
way,
luck.
Alex, make sure you guys go all follow Alex. That's the homie who created the Beyond Wednesdays logo. He did such a great job on it.
Very
Good
cool.
dude. Yeah. Let's see here. What else do we got? Ooh, Adam Hughes, Lady Death. Oh my
Yeah, that's cool.
God.
Wow.
Holy shit, is that amazing? Wow.
What do you think that ends at?
I don't know. What does Adam Hughes stuff sell for now? Does it
A lot.
Yeah.
He asked like almost. I mean, Marcus is in the chat. Marcus Way. He'll know. Marcus, do you remember what Adam's commission prices are right now? I think it's like 8 to 10K for a commission these days.
You know what I paid for my commission?
What?
$600.
Like, that's
Yeah, I paid $600. Did I pay
From
600
Adam?
or 250? Yeah, I got a. Have you ever
Bro.
seen my Adam Hughes commission?
No, pull it out.
Let's see if we can find it. So I got an Adam Hughes piece. Let's see here. So here's.
Yo, Chad, is my mic better now?
Yeah,
I'm just,
much better.
Okay,
Much
cool.
better. See if I can find this. Yeah. What does Adam Hughes stuff still? I mean, is it still like sell? Because he usually does mostly commissions. He doesn't do as many covers as he does commissions.
Yeah, Marcus
these
is saying
days.
like 10K plus for a new commission. So
Yeah,
remember,
the-
like with
people
commissions,
ruin
you're paying for some of that experience, right? So like you have to kind of remember that commissions usually sell for less on the aftermarket in most cases, unless it gets published. And it's because you don't on the aftermarket, you're not getting that same experience with that artist, right?
What's the chick's name from Star Wars? Padme?
Which one? Carrie Fisher?
I got him to do a Padme for me.
Oh,
Trying to
okay.
find it.
That's cool.
Yeah, let's go to this PC. No, I can't find it. I'll show it to you. It's pretty cool. It's so my story with Adam is he was at a Star Wars celebration, and nobody knew he was there.
Oh, that's
And-
awesome.
And at the time, I had missed him at 2 other cons because people would literally, there was like mini documentaries on YouTube at the time about people would go stand in line and at cons, and they would like camp out days before just to get to his table to get on his commission list.
Yeah.
And I knew that he was going to be at a celebration, and that nobody was going to be probably looking for his shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I first place I went is to his table, and he's like, "Yeah, nobody's asked her anything." And I'm like, "I want a Padme from episode 2. You remember when she was in that she was in the
that
the
pit
arena.
with Anakin. Yeah, arena with
Yeah, with
Anakin.
that white.
Yep.
And it ripped, and he did such a good job. And if I can find the images, I'll show it to you. But
As someone that's seen this piece, it looks like a printed on poster.
Yeah, he's so clean. His lines are
yeah.
so clean.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, I'm getting called to put some kiddos to bed here, but I'm
Sounds good,
I'm gonna give you and the squad here a special exclusive. You ready for this?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
So, Collector Summit registration goes live on Monday.
You got a link for that we can put in the chat?
I do.
Because this is a big deal, you guys.
You have to actually have a code. VIP will definitely sell out. Like, it's very, very limited.
Explain what VIP is real quick.
VIP is going to give you access to the mixer on Friday night. So it's a September 11th through the 13th. VIP access will give you the mixer on Friday night in it's called the 180 suite, which is arguably the coolest hotel room I have ever seen. I'll make sure I put a link to a video on that in the chat as well. It's unbelievable. I mean, this is not going to be like a backyard barbecue type of convention. This is like Vegas, high roller, high class. Like, you're going to see some pretty amazing stuff here. The exclusive that we have, I can't share exactly what it is, but one of the top 5 hottest artists that we have talked about tonight is going to be doing an exclusive variant for that specific show. And we expect that will probably cover the cost of the show if you choose to resell it pretty easily. So also for those people who are looking to sell multiple copies, we will have additional copies available only at the show. If you want to buy a few extra and resell, we will not hold that against you.
That's cool.
So I am going to give you guys, you guys get a jump start on this, right? Because it goes live on Monday. Perfect. The guys don't know that, the other guys who are putting this on don't know that I'm going to do it. So
that's why you watch me on Wednesdays, you guys.
Only
For those of you guys that
guys
want to see, this is the piece I was talking about. This is the
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
Beautiful.
great.
Yeah. I wish I would have asked with in hindsight. I wish I would have asked of a character with bigger boobs, but it was at
I
a
love
Star
that.
Wars convention.
No, he does so many of that though. I think that's actually cool to get something like a little bit more proportioned. Like Adam Hughes is always like Power Girl. He'll get a lot of Power Girl. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep,
So it's cool to
Catwoman.
see.
Yeah.
It's cool to see something that's not that.
Link is in the chat, you guys. I'm showing it on the page for everybody that wants to jump in tomorrow. You guys get in on this, get in on it early. A lot of people are already, staking claim to a lot of that stuff. So make sure that if this is the type of thing you're into, this is going to be a lot of fun. It is very close to the Clan McClay, and I might have to make a Sunday appearance. So
You definitely should.
Yeah.
I'll also link. Here's our VIP mixer. Oh, no, that didn't work. It's going to be rad, guys. I'm really excited. Like we really wanted to design a convention that really fit like where the original art market is today. We just went to OAX and it was fun. We had a good time, but that's at the DoubleTree, right? Like that's not, you're talking about 6 and 7 figure art at, a DoubleTree versus
a museum quality place. Yeah.
Choices.
Yeah. So anyway, you can see if you guys want to check out the mixer, that's Friday night. Saturday night will be a preview night. Or if you just want to come for the day, Sunday's like the main event. People are bringing stuff to buy, sell, trade. So come. It's a different type of convention too. I don't know if you guys have been to Collector Summit before, but it's really designed around the collector. It was at Heritage previously. So all the tables in the middle are for collectors to trade and to engage. And the dealers and the reps and stuff will be on the outside, but
opening soon. Here it is, you guys.
Sorry, Derek. We just, when your toilet doesn't flush in your hotel room, I expect a little bit more out of a convention. Just saying.
Especially if you have 7-figure pieces, in the room, right?
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Yeah. She-Hulk 1 there sold at OAX actually for $300,000. I mean, it was awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's great. There's some big pieces that sold, but this is going to be a really, really rad event.
Hell yeah, bro. Can't wait.
Yep.
Great job on swags. Go get your kiddos to sleep. We'll talk to you soon,
I will,
brother.
for sure. Yep. See you guys on Wednesday.
All right. I want to talk about I got a major pickup today, you guys, that I want to talk about. But I want to run through FOC real quick. So get your guys' pickups ready. Because and then we are 2 hours in, and then I'm sure there's going to be a decent amount of time backstage after the show. So get your pickups ready. Let's run through FOC quite quickly. Shout out to our boy Billy over at Economics and Comics. He put out his Relic book. It's sold out. I'm so happy for him that sold out. I wish he would have put out more prints, more copies, but it is super limited. So congratulations to everybody that got that Relic book. It's fantastic, and it's such a good idea from a really good dude in the community that I respect immensely. So go check out economicsandcomics.com. He's got one of the best, if not the best, FOC top 10. And again, I want to remind everybody, pre-order. If this is your type of thing to chase, like, hot books and sell books to buy grails, that type of thing, sell books to pay for your books, pre-order and be educated. All these people in the chat, at least most of them, they are very educated when it comes to what's hot, what's not, because they watch this show. They keep an eye on other shows. They keep an eye on, they probably have a cover price or a key collector or both, whatever you call it, subscription. So make sure you guys are keying in on that and pre-ordering. It's smart and it's easy to do. So,
but I have something to add to that. But if you do miss out on pre-ordering and on, New Wednesday, you can also sometimes wait to buy on the dip too, as well, on books that get forgotten after a few months too, sometimes.
Well, what I was thinking about today, Yi, is that, the House of Stein is the only Hot 10 that comes out early. Every other Hot 10 comes out like days later. If you're keying in on the Hot 10, the House of Stein Hot 10, that's the earliest Hot 10 that I can think of that's worth watching. That gives you like the idea of what's coming. And we say all the time, when it's on the Hot 10 already, you might have missed out. But if you're keeping an eye on that Hot 10, that is your last effort to like get an idea, because the weekend before the cover price one comes out, or when does Tom's come out? I'm not sure when Tom's comes out, but we talk about.
I don't watch other shows. So.
Yeah. So, all right. Absolute continues on FOC this week with Absolute Martian Manhunter number 10, Wonder Woman number 18, Alice Ever After from Boom is on issue number 3, and pretty cool. There's a Kendrick Lim cover that's not too bad for a couple good Absolute Wonder Womans. This Alice Ever After FOC reveal variant, this isn't the real book cover, right? It's different than that, because is that the cover?
It might be the cover.
I hope not. Because that's not as good as these. And this should be fire, right? If it's an FOC reveal variant. Anyways, look at this Spider-Gwen variant right here. This reminds me of hip-hop variants, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it says final cover may vary, but this cover, other than the trade dress, is already really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Change that trade dress maybe, but this is excellent here with the black sections. Holy cow, is that good? Archie stuff, Conan. Okay, everybody is going crazy for the Superman Spider-Man team up. You got a lot of variants for it. You got the Delato, which is okay. You got like so many variants for this, you guys. We're gonna be talking about them for a while here. You got a lot of you got a Hughes variant. You got a lot of homages to the original Treasury edition. That's a really good Hughes Supergirl. Holy cow, I like that. You got the Dave Johnson, where it's Spider-Hulk versus the Russian Superman. You got a J. Scott Campbell. You got a Scott Koblish. This Middleton is an homage, obviously. You got this one from Daniel Siempre. That's a homage. You got the Sandoval homage. I actually have like 2 or 3 of the originals that I'm going to offer in my sale tomorrow night, you guys. So if you guys are looking to get the original Treasury Edition version of this Superman vs. Spider-Man, I have a couple of them that I'll offer tomorrow night in the sale. Link is pinned in the live chat and in the description. There's also this one right here from Tulaski that I like. So there's a Spider-Punk one, which is it should have been.
Is that supposed to be the? Is that supposed to be the punk rock cover?
I don't know, man.
Are they still doing that?
I don't know. I hope not. I hope they are, because
dude,
that one's a little rough.
I mean, those were pretty cheesy in my opinion. There was probably
a couple good ones though.
A couple good ones, yes, but like an absolute, a bunch of horrible ones.
This Dead by Daylight is interesting because they're just basically ripping off Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It looks like.
Oh, it's a video game though.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's a really badass Monkey Mouth cover. Shout out to Monkey Mouth. Death Fight Forever. Did you guys see the Invincible variant for this?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Oh, that's cool. 8-bit game.
Wraparound.
Or 16-bit.
Yeah. And then there's number 2 right there. This is one of the few Invincible variants that I don't like. That's kind of weird to me.
It's a cool one.
You like that?
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
I do.
I like Simmons' work too.
I like Simmons. I just don't like that one. I feel like that he kind of phoned that one in. This Doctor Strange cover is cool because who is that? Who is that character right there? I'm not reading Doctor Strange.
It's the guy from Iron Maiden.
Verboden's Scythes. Verboden. Is that a new character? That's a kind of cool looking new character. Angela helping him. Dork number 2, second printing already. They know it's going to be that big. Everyone Loves a Jewel Thief number 1, new book from Ignition Press. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I have a feeling that this is going to be a dope book. This is the new arc on Feral. Can you believe Feral's already at 21?
Yeah,
one of the best comics being printed right now. It doesn't get any love, and it's actually really good. I think it's better than Stray Dogs, and I love Stray Dogs. And this is the new Silent Interlude special. What does that mean? Well, it means that the 1 in 25 is going to be iconic. Look at this, you guys. Are you kidding me? That's fantastic. This book's going to be a big deal. Write that shit down, James. Write it down.
I'm way ahead, man. Okay, listen. Anytime you get an email from a publisher saying, "Hey, we're having a meeting about a specific book," I tend to order it. And we got emails on Feral. So
that's very interesting because on the industry show the other night, one of the things that we talked about was back in the day, Jesse and Dennis said that back in the day, they would every once in a while get calls to say, "Hey, maybe you want to pick this book up." And it sounds like they don't do that very much anymore. But the way they do it is they say, "Hey, we're having a meeting about this book that every retailer can join. You might want to join it."
Yeah. The creator wants to tell you guys about what's happening in this issue. Yeah.
How does that every retailer get a call like that from Image about books?
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know if every retailer does. Would like to think that I'm special, but no, we get emails. Image is pretty big about it. Like they've had some really cool ones with Todd McFarlane and guys like that, where they sit in for 2 hours with a bunch of retailers and talk about stuff. So
I'm so happy that Trish hung out all the way. She was there at the beginning, and I told her, "Hang on, we're going to talk about this." And she's in the chat still. Thank you, Trish. We love you. She says, "Feral 21 is a very amazing issue. No bias."
Yeah.
Look how good this cover is too. This is another great cover. This is probably one of the best Invincible variant month covers, with Battle Beast being attacked by all the zombie kittens. Cats. Right?
I like the trade to it too.
Oh yeah, look how cool the trade is. I didn't even realize that, bro.
It's like in the Invincible text.
This cover is fire too. Just the regular cover is really fucking good. Right? I love that. How she's going shh. And it's a silent interlude. There's a what is this? I don't even know what movie is this from?
Halloween.
Maybe
Yeah, I was thinking Halloween.
I think it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Trish, what movie is this from if you're in the chat? By the way, Trish, I believe we're going to have Trish and Tony on soon, you guys. Sometime after MegaCon. We're going to try and get them on, so I hope you're ready for that, Trish. By the way, for those of you guys that don't know, that might have just, subbed up in the past couple months, Trish and Tony are two really good friends of the channel. They've been on this channel more than most, and we love that they are still continuing Feral in such an awesome way.
Is it Speak No Evil?
No,
Speak
Don't
No
Breathe. She put it in
Is
the
that
chat.
what-
Or
Okay.
hard nips put it in there. Yeah, Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe. Okay. Very cool.
I love the use of colors on that. Looks great.
Yeah, it looks great.
All right. Let's see here. What else do we got? Final Boss, Flash. We got a Perel cover that's really good for Flash. I think Perel is fantastic. The G.I. Joe Mooneyham for the Hammer Files. Is this supposed to be Storm Shadow or Firefly? I can't tell. Is that supposed to be Firefly? Yeah, first appearance of Firefly. That's Firefly. This is going to be a fire cover. No pun intended. Be ready. First appearance of Firefly was issue 21, and major character in G.I. Joe. A lot of top 5 characters for fans of the series or fans of the IP. One of the coolest looking figures at them all, and he had such a cool backpack and accessories, and he was one of the first. I think he was in the second or third series of the figures. That 86 year was so good for G.I. Joe's. Was Firefly in that 86 year? I can't remember.
21 was Storm Shadow.
No, 24 is Firefly. And
Okay, you said 21 earlier.
No. 21 is the variant for Feral, but then they're doing the Larry Hama files for 24, issue 24,
Okay.
and this is the variant for it. Yeah. Florida Cocaine Hippopotamus, second printing of #1 and #2 on FOC. Did you guys read this? Anybody read this?
I can't afford to read it because the only copy I could find cost me $40.
I snorted my copy, so I couldn't afford to buy both.
It should have come polybagged with a straw.
Does it come with a free razor blade? I just want to know.
Dude, that would have been hilarious if they would have went polybagged with a straw. Are you kidding me? Do you think they would have gotten away with that? Do you think they could have done that?
No.
Do you know what they did? Dude, they needed to put a comic in a baggie.
In a baggie? Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be
In a baggie,
I'm-
or do a store variant like that. Please, someone do it.
I'm really mad. I didn't pay attention that this book was even a thing. I would have loved to have done a variant cover for it. This is one of those books you could have had so much fun with,
Yeah. I think Yee has the best variant cover for this. It's just it's a comic book that looks like there's lines on top of it. And that's it.
Yeah. Just a mirror with lines.
It looks like a mirror with lines on top of it.
That'd be amazing.
Oh,
it'd be cool. And then they have the straw by the staple or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a whole all hologram cover except for the cocaine lines that look real. They look like real matte cocaine. By the way, we're giving you all you retailers ideas. Just kick all of us off some free ones, okay?
Yeah, I just want a key. Bump.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't Slabulous have an exclusive
Yeah.
coming out for that with
I
Scarface?
think it is out for. It's a C2E2
Yeah.
exclusive. Yeah.
Is it C2E2
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Megacon?
No, I'm pretty sure it's a
isn't
C2E2.
No, C2.
He does have a Megacon exclusive.
99% sure it's his C2E2 exclusive.
I mean, they're
Okay.
1 week after the other. One is MegaCon, then C2E2. So it's either
Yeah,
or.
Well,
C2E2 is a more local con for him though.
What do you
those
guys?
exclusives are really fire. So
Have you guys seen this one? This cover literally blows me away. No pun intended. Like, once you realize what's happening in this cover, it's like, what the hell?
No, I see it all.
That's nuts, man.
Pretty badass.
Fucking putting a hole in the head of a fucking Nazi. It looks like, holy shit.
Yep.
his
That says
entire
a
life
lot
is
there,
flashing.
Right? That says a lot, that cover. All right. Harley Quinn number 60 is out. And I'm a big fan of Nakayama. I think the Nakayama card or color variants have been cool. And I'm a big fan of Guillaume March, but this cover is not it, man. It's good art. It's just not it. I'm over it. I'm over the homages to this book. I love how he put I'm over it, man.
No.
I can't even be like, I love how he put I'm over it.
It's a cool copy of the cape.
No.
But he gets the exact copy of the cape, right?
I don't know. Everybody else likes the cover, but
Nah.
Yeah. All right. Lyrics Lee. It's a cool one. Pass on the symbol cardstock variant. Love this. Hello Darkness. Puebla. Rebecca Puebla does great art. And this freaking Frizen cover. Holy cow.
Gee, I wonder whose wall
ahead.
that's going to be on.
Ask.
I just said it. I wonder whose wall that's going to be on.
Yeah, I did just purchase it tonight. So
did you?
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
While we were on the show, because I messaged them a couple days ago and was like, and so me and Aaron were talking. I was like, oh, I need to check on that. So I messaged them back and said, hey, just checking back on this. And they're like, oh yeah, if you want it, I'll invoice you tomorrow. I'm like, cool. So it will be on the wall.
Nice.
Fucked up cover.
Yeah, really fucked up cover.
I love crows. I don't know what it is. When I used to work in my my regular job back in the day, we had these two ravens that lived on site. We had ravens and roadrunners that lived on site. And these two ravens, they pair up. And so anytime you see one is around the area and they call out to each other. And it's so amazing to watch them together. It's unreal. And the way they talk and everything, it's just fascinating. And I've always thought they were cool. And then I read Jay Stevens. What was that? I'm spacing on the name of his. Ownings? Was that what it is? Ownings? Jay Stevens wrote that story about the crows. And I was like, oh my God, this is such a good story. And now anytime crows are around, I love crows and story and foreshadowing and everything about them. It's, a murder of crows. You got it.
People
call
it murder.
We've got like huge bands of crows around here. And it's always awesome to see them like working together, doing stuff.
They're so smart, bro.
Pretty interesting.
Dwellings.
Yeah.
Fucking such a good series. All right, next. Let me see here. Hyde Street has probably one of the best Invincible variants with Farrell. That cover is fantastic by Ivan Rice. So good. Hyde Street is the only book I don't read at on a regular basis from Ghost Machine.
Well, I read the first 3 issues. I started the series. It's pretty good so far.
Yeah, it's okay. I haven't been keeping up with it. I hate Fairyland's Invincible variant from Scotty Young.
Is there a fuck Fairyland variant for this?
I imagine so. Right there, yeah.
No. Yeah.
I got a nice little Star Wars one. Invincible Returns #1, the facsimile. You got all the variants for that are going to be coming out. There's so many of them, you guys. So be ready. This is the Ryan Otley. He did a black and white for this. That's really good. There's another Capes variant we'll talk about in a second. Let's see here. Logan, Black, White, and Blood. That's a good Panosian. Philip Tan. All right, here we go, you guys. Monster and the Motherfucking Wolf, #3. Holy cow. The covers on this, you guys. Jesus.
Monsters, wolves, and ninjas.
Hold on here.
Shit.
All right. This shit's going to be... Look how good these covers are. By the way, I'm just telling you guys right now, I'm going to continue saying it. If you haven't bought issue #9 or ordered issue #9 of Monsters, it is the best Monsters book written yet. Look how good that cover is. It's the C cover, Monster and the Wolf #3, and my boy Spike. All right.
Spike is cool.
I love he's got the Spears tattoo.
Yeah.
That cover's so good. It's the cover D. Should have been a ratio, but they won't let him. And I understand why he had to make this a ratio, because it's fucking Queen of Hearts. Holy cow. Damn creepy, man. Ugh. No skin, and still makes it look sexy too. Right? Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark said that's the first issue that he did everything himself because there was no letterer.
Oh, wow.
So you get to sign it. He gets to sign it an additional time. It's like 9 signatures now.
Dude, should have been a ratio. Look how fucking good that cover is.
I like how it glows too.
It would be cool if they did a spot foil of this where only the eye part is spot foil.
Yeah.
They would probably have to do something like the eye
glow in the
tray.
dark. Glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark would have been cool too, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I would have put glow in the dark, the trade, and the visor. That's it. But who am I?
I would just like the visor. I don't want the trade in there. Yeah.
Because it all works with the lighting.
Yeah.
That it feels like it's worth feeding off of each other, the light.
Yeah. Fucking so cool.
But you know,
man.
either way.
Damn, that's a good cover.
Well, maybe we can make a good slipcase for that.
There's
With a
cover
COA?
A, by the way, you guys.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Rivals, Duel of Kings. That looks terrible.
That's next week's $100 book.
Oh god, bro, that looks so terrible.
Just,
dude.
just because you said that.
Yeah, just because you said that. Yep.
Look how bad that looks, bro.
I mean, this isn't their first like mini series spinoff, right?
That looks
No,
terrible.
the Marvel Rivals books are all
one shots.
They're not putting their top talent on most of them. They had a really cool art germ one a little while back, but for the most part, it's like, I don't know. It seems like a lot of artists they're just letting cut their teeth.
I didn't even
on
know
it.
that was Namor until this cover right here. I thought that was Killmonger or somebody. I was like, what the fuck? Pointless of a cover. Waste. I'd be interested to see if anybody picks that up. Murder Drones, #2. You got a second printing of #1 already. You got a 1 in 10 A 1 in 20. This is going to be a big book. No 1 in 100 on this one. That'll be a big one, the 1 in 20. Nova, Power Rangers, Skinbreaker number 7, Snow Monkey, Spawn, Dark Ages, Raymond Gay cover. That's pretty cool. Spirit of the Shadows. I don't know what that is. Superman, reading his own comic. I like that one. The video game. This one's actually really cool. This Torrin Clark wraparound. That's cool, bro. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That should be a
That's good.
print. Wow. Excellent cover right there. Another Action Comics facsimile pass.
Was this like the 200th one?
Yeah. Supernatural. All right. Look at this. We've been talking about I don't know. Have we talked about this yet? I think we talked about it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 17, the Mark Spears variant. This is an excellent fucking cover right here. I remember when he first showed us this, I was like, oh my God, that is good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Here is the cover A, Freddie Williams. Is that a new character? Who is it? Battle Ragers as Shinigami exploits Splinter Sphere to open a portal to the great beyond. So maybe not a new character in this issue, but it's a cool cover right there. Like it. And oh my gosh, this Perillo Thundercats 25. Damn.
Looks like Michelle Pfeiffer.
Bro, that is fucking amazing. Oh my gosh, is that good? Is that the A cover? That's the cover A. Oh my gosh. It's final issue of Thundercats. Volume 1, that is.
No.
Yeah.
Restart.
Toxic Avengers. Phantom of the Opera. All good covers. There's a Perillo Vampirella number 12. Really nice Linsner. Look at this Linsner right here. Holy moly. That's pretty good. Nice Chatzudis. Ooh. Damn. Crazy Chatzudis. Derek Chu. Nakayama is changing the color. He's doing white now instead of red. It's cool.
Anti-Venom.
Don't care about any of these because it's Venom. Void Rivals, Ben Oliver cover. You got the Invincible variant. Voyeur number 2. This is one of my favorite covers for Voyeur, the Joel Jones one. And they did a second printing in this red. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah. White Sky number 2. You got an Invincible variant for that one. You got the Nakayama Mystique. You got a Pinosian Wolverine Weapons of Armageddon second printing. And this is the 1 in 50 for Skinbreaker. That's pretty good. Pretty dope.
Oh, that's like,
yeah, I like that.
It's like heavy metal vibes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Cash grab on the Superman variants. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 in 10. This is kind of a cool 1 in 10. Ben Bishop. I like that cover with the chains around the border. That's cool. 1 in 50 by Sweeney Boo. It's a good cover too. By the way, Sweeney Boo killed it on the Kickstarter, which we got to talk about in a second. Before we get into pickups. 1 in 50 on Void Rivals. Buy the trade dress. White Sky doesn't even have a ratio variant. That's weird. And that is FOC this week. By the way, what did you guys think? Have you guys been paying attention to the Dreadful 3 Kickstarter?
No, I haven't looked at it recently. Oh shit!
$83,000, you guys.
Crazy.
We didn't skip the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You just missed it. You just came in right before we talked about it. This is the Kickstarter. If you guys haven't jumped in on the Dreadful 3 Sveta Shabina Kickstarter, this is fantastic.
And that early bird the early bird shut down too. That's closed now.
Look at that.
Peekaboo.
Nice.
What is that? So there you go. Sveta Shabina killing it. And if you guys never saw the video from Sveta, let me show it to you. This was kind of cool. She sent us this the other night. Here we go. Hold on. We got to unmute it like a professional.
Hey everyone, it's Sveta here, and today is a big day. Together with Adam, we are launching our first Kickstarter campaign, Dreadful 3. You may notice that I'm a huge fan of vintage, spooky things, and this anthology became a logical continuation of me as a creator. In this book, you will meet 3 Halloween stars, Rattle Rose, Jackie O, and Boo Bell, and their new friend Bazo, their loyal servant. Each of them will have their own introduction page, drawn by me, and probably one big surprise inside. But the real stars of the book are artists and authors. We teamed up with Andrew Tarasov, Gabriel DeCaro, Big Clutch and his co-author David Andre, Bradley Clayton and George Blaylock's team. And of course, Adam presented his own story, which is really great. We also invited several guest artists, Sweeney Boo, Manuela Schiano and Flops, to create Kickstarter exclusive covers. We also have a convention exclusive from Kiss Kiss and a bunch of new material for the 2nd and 3rd issues, including story partly written by me. As for me, I did 8 covers. Most of them had to be censored on Kickstarter, and there are 3 special covers done from originals. I haven't drawn traditionally for years, and this experience was unexpectedly pleasant. I really hope there will be more stuff like that in the future. One more thing, Dreadful 3 will have its own merch line, because you know I'm in clothing sphere since 2011, and of course I had to do some pretty t-shirts for you. I believe Adam can show you some teasers. The last but not the least, I'd like to thank everyone who supported us, who helped us to create this book, because we share what we really love, what we're passionate about, and we do it for you. Well, Kickstarter is live now, and I really hope you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty dope. You did a good job, crew. 80,000. What was it? $80,000 already? Holy cow! $83,000 already, you guys. That's pretty nuts. So, congratulations to everybody that's doing good shit over there. That's pretty fantastic.
Oh, are we gonna reveal it? You know, it's not really 80,000. It's each of us putting $20,000 collectively onto it.
I want to give a big shout out also to our boy Jay Photos. he's been on the channel before. We're big fans of Jay over here, and the 68 series he did, and he does a lot of great crowdfunding books and independent books. And if you guys, saw the Swornfest episodes, we saw Jay at Swornfest, and he's kicking off a new Kickstarter called Creature Features, which we're going to have Jay on Wednesday to talk about this, which is going to be cool. But I'm going to drop the link in chat for anybody that wants to go check it out for right now and maybe give it a back. It just went live, and he's going to be on to talk about it on Wednesday, but it looks fantastic, dude. So let's give it a quick watch. Here we go.
Hey everybody, Jay Photos here, and welcome back to a moon-soaked world of monsters and mayhem, filled with classic creepy creatures and gothic landscapes from your deepest nightmares. This is Creature Features Volume 2. This edition contains 3 new tales set within the Full Moon universe, written and illustrated by Jeff Zornow and myself, and featuring Zornow's creation, The Nameless Werewolf. Join us now, check out the campaign for all the juicy, gory details. Oh, and if you missed Volume 1, don't worry, we're offering it again as a special discounted rate in this campaign only. So check it all out, and as always, thank you for your continued support.
One of the good guys, you guys. Jay Photos doing good things out there. The heart and soul of me of comic book creators are the guys that are doing it, crowdfunding and giving it straight to you. No middleman. They're living that world without distribution into comic shops, which is very tough. And I hope you guys support these creators in the future. And Jay is definitely one to support. So come hang out with us on Wednesday night. He's going to be stopping in to say hello. All right, you guys ready to get into some pickups?
Ooh, can I go first since I don't have that impressive stuff, and I know everyone ahead of me will have something cooler.
Yep.
All right. So big shout out to Igor. He sent me this link for this Nathan Zerdy cover.
Such a good cover.
For this is from IDW. I believe it was a limited run of 500. I don't remember the title. Is it Rocketeer?
I think it was Rocketeer.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought it was a really good cover. And then I'm going to MEGACON, so I bought a couple copies. I will probably get him to sign it because, and then I'm gonna make sure to wear my talk to me Zerdy,
yeah,
or talk Zerdy to me.
Oh
shirt.
yeah.
So I did order the monster shirt too as well, so I will be in line to try to get some of those monster rookie cards from Mark. All right. I did buy one of the IDW mystery packs because I was super curious to see what they would charge, or when they say it's $100 to $150 value when you're paying $60 into it, to see what they would throw in there. So here we go. Star Wars is it Homecoming? New York Comic Con exclusive photo variant. Star Trek.
Oh my!
Because I'm a big nerd, right? All right. Returning to Sleepy Hollow. It looks like it's a 2025 New York Comic Con exclusive as well. I think they're just telling me the cover price of all these books at the time of the con. Monster High, House Haunters. This is also a New York Comic Con exclusive. Star Trek. What is this? New Worlds, The Seas of Salvation. I have no idea who did this cover. It's also New York Comic Con exclusive, and Event Horizon foil Virgin cover, issue 1. I think this is a Martin Simmons cover.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, but here's the last thing. So I bought this a long time ago.
Nice.
This is the Punisher hip hop cover, but you notice it's the different kind of one.
Oh, limited series.
Yeah.
What is that?
So do you know?
Yeah,
Do you
what
know
is
about
that?
this? All right. So I'm probably gonna be pissing off a lot of people for telling about this, but if you notice on the back
Share
side,
your information freely, brother.
yep. So it says LL Cool J, right?
Oh,
So this is the comic that came with the vinyl record. So they did three of the vinyl records, right? So they did the LL Cool J
Mama said
Punisher
knock me out.
record. Yeah. And then they also did the 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying and the Jizza Liquid Swords. And each of those have comics as well. So it took me a while to piece all three of them together. So apparently I guess there's a Kid Cudi one, but I don't think the Kid Cudi one actually ever got released. It's to my understanding for that.
Do we know how many were
if
printed? Is it limited?
They are limited, but I don't know to what extent. But you can also I actually bought this directly from Urban Legends. You can still get the LL Cool J directly from them. So
Urban
I'm sure a lot
Legends,
of
you
people
said?
are, it's urbanlegends.com. Yep.
Hell yeah. Free cornbread, baby.
Yep. So it was sealed. I've been listening to more vinyl records recently. So and then I was like, oh yeah, this has that comic in there. And then because the one I have for the Liquid Swords Jizza, that one's pretty beat up. This one's, since it came brand new from the company with the record still all sealed, it looks pretty good in its condition, to be completely honest, from that time period. A little bit of binary tears, so I'm saying I could guess a 9496 to be safe, but it'd be awesome to see that 98. But yeah, if you didn't know about those different hip hop covers, there's those as well in the hip hop set.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Leg joins us right at the end of the show. John, you got any pickups?
No, not this week.
James, you got any pickups?
I do. I'll save that one. Because I know what your pickup is already.
Yeah.
I found an awesome artist. I sent the artist to Brian, and I couldn't help myself but buy a piece of art from this artist. So this artist is Jen Baker.
Ooh,
fantastic.
Nice. Wow, that's cool.
So good.
Yeah.
And she's been fun to watch because she posts pretty regularly on her art. And she's like, just 3 months ago to now, she's gotten so much better. It's insane. So she's been a lot of fun to watch. But she's Flirt Reynolds on Instagram. But she's a lot of fun. So I got that. My most exciting pickup, though, Brian, is go show your screen and go to www.hivecomics.com no dash.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Brian might be too
It
stoned
won't
to
let
figure
me.
out
It
what I
won't
would
let
do.
me take it to it. It won't let me do that.
What?
Yeah.
No.
hold on.
I screwed up.
No dash.
Were you able to?
Yeah, no dash.
Did you get the domain?
I got the domain.
Oh, it takes you automatically to the
it takes me
Hive
automatically
Comics.
to Hive Comics.
Yeah.
Congratulations, brother.
Took 6 fucking years. I finally got the domain.
That's awesome, dude.
No dash.
I have slowly said that dash to so many people.
I know.
In my eBay lives or anywhere. Hive dash.
Congrats.
Comics.
That's a
Congrats,
big
man.
deal,
Awesome.
bro.
No
That's-
longer have to. I set an alarm. Okay, I set an alarm every year for the renewal date for that domain name to see if it gets renewed. Every fucking year it gets renewed. Every year I send an email off to the person that owns the domain because I know who it is, and I ask them if I can purchase it. And I never get an email back. And this year, a week ago, I finally got an email back, and bought it for $250. Said no problem, no negotiation, no nothing. He's like, $250 sound good to you? I'm like, sounds perfect. Where do I send the money?
Fucking A, bro. Congrats.
So I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And I've got another pickup. I got another pickup. But so I got lucky. The skate shop next to me for skate shop day.
Hell yeah.
Apparently nobody wanted the comic book. So they have 2 locations. All 6 of their decks, because it was 3 decks per location, went to the one store. Well, 4 of the dudes that bought the boards just left the comic books. So I ended up getting all the fucking comic books and a board. Awesome. My board's still downstairs, but I got a board too, which was pretty dope. So
no fucking way.
Dude, I lucked out with those books. I found a website, which is a comic store. They had 5 copies for sale for $2 each. They came as you would expect a skateboard store to sell comic books, but at least because there was 5 of them, they weren't too damaged. For whatever reason, I need to contact them. The first one is signed by Brett Parsons.
Oh my god!
No shit.
So I paid $15 ship for 5 copies and one signed by Brett.
If anybody has any extra comic books, I want them.
And I'll hook you up, but there weren't any left. I promise you guys. You know damn well I would have just sent the link. I checked out fast, and they said sold out. And I'm like, okay,
I need
so there wasn't
multiples of the comic books. And by the way, you guys, look at this. Look at this shipping job. Shout out to my boy James from Hive Comics for this amazing shipping job that literally showed up at my house the day it came out. Let me see if I can get this cut. Holy cow, bro! This deck is it better not be damaged, because you shipped it like I would have shipped it.
I never sell my skateboards really, but I keep the boxes for the day in case I do. Because where the hell else am I going to get another skateboard shipping box?
I've bought and sold a skateboard before.
I have, but like most I haven't.
I saved the boxes because
they're the only boxes I for sure save.
Yeah, because like who the hell carries those boxes on site? Like a skate shop, maybe. Like, and then they're selling their own boards. So
like, dude,
exactly.
This shipping job.
I went a little gratuitous because I knew Brian was going to open it on the show. So
hell yeah, it's awesome.
I wanted to watch him struggle.
It's got like 7 layers of wrapping.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got our first deck that's going to go on the wall behind us.
Oof. Hell yeah. Nice.
Hey, if you need one of those mounts, let me know. I have extras.
Those skateboard
mounts.
I do. I need one.
Me too.
I need.
I'm gonna expand my wall.
I'll mail you one because I bought a 5-pack. It's cheaper than buying just one.
The only thing cooler,
it's so great that
this would have came
that
with
it was a
grip
Parson
tape.
deck too.
Yeah, that would have been cool. They did so the shop that was by my house, they had the shirts and they'd sold out of the bearings, so they did bearings that they used his art on as well, and then they had shirts that they used that he did the logo, because he did the logo for Skate Shop Day. They had shirts that had his art on it too, but the largest size they had was large. Like everything XL and above was like gone.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep the comic in there and everything, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the hanging mounts, you just pierce the plastic a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think those were mounted. So I think the plastic's probably already pierced on 2 of the holes. On the deck I have, it was mounted.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because the one I have is, if it's those 2 holes, I'll send the screws and the mounting plate for
That's
it.
Fucking awesome, dude. That's so good. So for those of you
It's
guys
really
who don't know
easy.
what we're talking about, this is the type of shit that comic book industry does not understand. I mean, they understand it enough to start Free Comic Book Day. But what Free Comic Book Day could be is so much more than it is right now. And the skate world and the record vinyl world get it. They have these, record shop days, skate shop days, and they do cool things like this right here. They made a comic book variant for the Skate Shop Day deck, a Grommets deck. Like this is the type of shit that the comic industry just doesn't get. They're so disconnected from what the buyer really wants and what we really want that they don't get it, man. They don't get it, and it's very sad. This is fucking amazing. Great job to Rick Remender, Image Comics, the whole Grommets crew, like everybody that had a part in this. Congratulations, you won. You did well. Fucking awesome.
And
I
I will say Clutch was like, you're gonna wait, you guys are reprinting #1 and you didn't tell us.
I know. Yeah. That hurt. But it's okay.
Only us and Tim Barron did variants. So
one of these days we'll get Tim Barron, Rick Remender, Brett Parson. We'll get those people on the show.
Brian Posehn.
Brian Posehn. Yeah, shout out to Brian Posehn. Where are you at, brother? You should be on the show.
He didn't answer my
now.
emails.
Do you know what the crazy part?
He definitely told me he was excited. So
do you know what the crazy part was? I saw Brian Posehn walk by our booth at San Diego.
Clutch got some signed by him. He got our Grommet signed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And because we got I got some signed at WonderCon when I met him and I told him we were doing that. And he's like, you guys are doing the Bad Religion one? He's like, dude, that is that's Rick's favorite band. And okay, so I made one. Honestly, I bought the thing. Obviously, I already have presses here because you guys know. So I got the thing. So I made a shirt, the front and the back. I can make more, but like the front and the back of the comic that we did. And I wore it to Punk in the Park where Bad Religion was headlining. So I had ours on the front and then on the back. And I had this guy come in line and tap me on the shoulder. It's a guy that helps with the writing and works with like his career. He works with Rick Remender and literally sent a picture like of me in that to Rick. Being like, dude, he made a shirt. And I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, Grommets? I was like, yeah. And I did have other people at the show be like, dude, you read Grommets? I'm like 2 people. But 2 people's a lot.
Yeah.
In public.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here, dude. You know what I mean?
But
I'm in a big ass punk show. Yeah.
But that's not surprising at a punk show because there's so many punks that are into comics. Like, it's not even funny.
Right.
Now I gotta figure out what to do with this fucking chair. Jesus, I'm gonna trip over that on the way out.
Can I do a kickflip while you're doing that?
Ethan Long says, I had Brian Posehn sign the Beyond Wednesdays variant. That's sick.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's dope, dude.
It's a goal for all of us.
Right? I mean, dude, that's fucking amazing. A couple of things I want to talk about before we call it a night, because we're going to probably spend about an hour backstage. I want to do a big shout out to our boys over at Dynamic Forces. Shout out to Jeff Mazza, who let me go ahead and show you guys these so you guys can see these. Save. So we have a sick variant coming the 11th. If you guys are here on the Wednesday the 11th, we're gonna drop just for the live viewers a small amount is gonna be available for you guys. But we have that variant. Let's see here. Boom. We have that variant that's gonna drop at MEGACON, and we're basically what I'm going to do is we're going to have a small amount of sets available. We'll probably do like 100 sets will be available for live viewers of this variant. And let me go ahead and show you guys. So
ooh, I might have to bring back my Something Is Killing Your Wallet sale for MegaCon this year.
All right. This is going to be available on Wednesday the 11th. This is the Thundercats number 24 Ito variant, which is beautiful. Limited to 450 print run. There's going to be 450 virgin, 450 trade. And we're going to put up 150 sets for the live viewers. And then we'll have some available at MegaCon live sales. So make sure you guys are following me on your live sales, eBay Live, whatnot. Or is John asleep this time? I think John's asleep this time.
Nice.
Yeah. Either come hang out with us Beyond Wednesday's live sales, eBay Live, or whatnot during MegaCon. And also follow Dynamic Forces live stream events. We'll have some available. We're also going to have specifically during those live stream events, we're going to have spot foils available where just the sword and the eyes and I think the lightning are spot foil, which is beautiful. And then we'll also have like 50 medals available. So that will be during the MegaCon. But the week before, which is the 11th of March, we're going to have 150 sets of trade/virgin available for live viewers. And that's it for every one of you guys that want to get that. But not only do we have that, we also have... check these out. These are the Ito Red Sonja variants.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah. So that's gorgeous.
Ito's just so next level right now.
Right? And then there's also Thundar Ito variants. So these are all going to be available. Dynamic Forces. Make sure you guys can use the code BEYOND to get 10%. If you go to dynamicforces.com and you buy anything, use the promo code BEYOND and you'll get 10% off, and then 10% of your sale will come back to Beyond Wednesdays. So it helps us out a bunch. It pays for our StreamYard. It pays for our Premiere Pro. It pays for all the editing software, all the stuff that we do. And it'll help us get to MegaCon. And then more importantly, you guys, come hang out with me on tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be doing a live sale on eBay Live. We start our live sales to get to MegaCon. All the live sales over the next 3 weeks is going to help us get to MegaCon. We're going to be doing card sales and comic sales. We have a comic sale tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, and then a card sale the next night on Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And for cards, you guys, I found some amazing stuff. These won't necessarily be available on the live sale, but I found a lot of stuff that is going to be available on the live sale. But these are available right now. We have PSA 10 Shohei Ohtani rookies across multiple levels. We've got Topps Chrome inserts. These are all going to be available on the Beyond Wednesdays eBay Live. We have the Bowman Chrome batting. We have the Rookie of the Year 2018 favorites, which is a super rare card, limited to 250 purple speckle. Some of the cards that we are going to have available on our eBay Live sale, though, you guys, how about this? Deion Sanders, PSA graded football rookies. Thurman Thomas, football rookies, PSA graded. Michael Irvin, PSA graded football rookies. Howie Long, PSA graded Hall of Famer rookies. Brett Favre, PSA graded rookies. These are all going to be available on our Monday sale, including some other crazy stuff. This won't be available on our Monday sale, but it'll be available on eBay. A PSA 10 Bo Jackson rookie.
Gorgeous.
More Shohei Ohtani rookies. All these are available. If you guys are interested, hit me up. I'm taking all offers. I'll let you know. Just take a look at what these are selling for. Give me an offer, especially if you're a member of the members only section. I will give you guys a deal on all of these if you're interested on these. We've got crazy Shohei Ohtani rookies, Vladimir Guerrero rookies. Check these out. Bat pieces, Cal Ripken Jr., Mike Trout Atomic refractors, limited to 150. Mike Trout game used memorabilia. Nolan Arenado PSA 10 rookie. That was a Ronald Acuna rookie cup. Aaron Judge rookies. All these are going to be available, and this is what's going to get us to MegaCon this year. So if any of these are you're interested in, hit me up on IG. Hit me up somehow. We've got all kinds of stuff. Ronald Acuna Jr. stuff. Dennis Rodman limited to 39. Ethan Salas, John Morant, Julio Rodriguez, Cal Raleigh, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, nice color match with the Cal Raleigh.
Oh yeah, that Cal Raleigh is going to be a monster. So those will all be on our eBay store and eBay Live coming up Monday. I will be putting all the show high stuff on eBay on auction on Sunday. So it ends the following Sunday. Bunch of crazy stuff. That being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. 3 hours long. We're going to go chill backstage for a bit. We'll see you guys there. We love you. Make sure you guys go check out hivecomics.com right now. Shout out to our boy James. And
I'm gonna go buy the domain hive-comics.com. It'll take you right to bigleg.com.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm buying hivecomics.net.
I already bought it.
And then finally, guys, the last thing to say, so much love goes out to our boy Big Remo. We're so sorry for your loss. Big Remo lost his wife this week. And if you know Remo, you know how important his wife and his family is to him. And no words can say how sorry we are for him, but our positive thoughts and prayers and our love going out to him will hopefully help him in his time of need and his family's times of need. So we love you, brothers, and we love you, Remo. We'll see you guys soon. Adios.
And shout out to Queen Key Comics.